DJ Intence on the Record podcast here again today with another episode. To the right of me, I have the master of disaster is here today, man. Ceddy said, "What's going on, my boy?"
Ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. I'll say that much.
Boom, 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 boom. How you doing, brother?
Doing better than Clarence is doing right now. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
We get to that later, though. We'll get to it.
Oh, man. And to my left,
stay to your L's.
bro. We'll get to it.
We'll get to it.
And to my left, man, what's up, my boy? What's up, King?
Yo, I'm good right now, man. These young boys in the NBA, man, in their clips, man. Shoot. Yeah, they live out here. Man.
You keep moving the mic.
Listen, man. All I'm saying is, I'm a civilian. That should be the title of the episode today.
I'm a civilian.
I'm a civilian.
That's gonna be that.
Yo.
It's a lot going on.
I likes my freedom.
Real talk.
I think we're gonna start this group discussion. Where my phone at? So,
Oh, God.
let's get into the sports, shall we?
Why not?
Why not?
All right. Start off with the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns got sent home packing.
Mm-hmm.
They lost by 25, but the game was never really that close. The Denver Nuggets made a 32-point lead at the Suns facility in a crucial Game 6.
Yep.
Nothing good comes to Mormons. I'm sorry. I said what I said.
You know.
Yep. Joker and the crew really put a sunset on them boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
The desert wasn't alive, bro.
Nah, not at all, man.
Muddy dry in Phoenix that day.
Man.
Phoenix. You know what hurts me about this series?
It's Chris Paul suffering.
You know what's funny? As bad as this loss was, and it was bad. It was bad. There's no other way I can put it.
It really was. The score wasn't even that close. Don't let the score fool you about them losing by 25. If the way how they played,
yeah. They weren't there.
They were beaten soundly, and this was a bad loss. As bad as this wasn't worse than the performance I saw by Devin Booker and Chris Paul last year against the Mavs.
Oh, yeah.
That one was, bro. They were sorry, bro.
That was rough.
They couldn't make a basket in the ocean.
Bro.
Saved the only couple times.
Man.
It was terrible. That loss last year, you're right about that one.
Yo, I've never seen stats like that, boy.
Bruh.
Sad.
And the thing about that game is like, this is a Game 7, right? Or a Game 6? They lost last year to the Mavs.
I think 6.
I think it was 6. I just know what they was doing in such a pivotal game. I was beside myself.
I'd be beyond embarrassed.
I've never seen two key players play so bad, bro.
They were god awful.
Dude, they didn't show up at all, man. Hell, their soul left their bodies. Those games.
It was pathetic.
Yeah, it was. I'm just like,
and cause I think they were down by like at one point by 40 points.
Yep,
it was bad. It was miserable, bro.
Yeah,
blowout.
It was by 40 because I remember they were. It was nip and tuck, and then the second quarter came, and they just blew it open on them. And I was looking back like, what the hell is going on?
They didn't show up, man.
It's crazy.
They didn't show up.
They couldn't shoot. They couldn't play defense. They were getting killed with backdoor cuts. The Dallas Mavericks couldn't miss.
This was the same team that swept the Nuggets the year before.
Yeah.
Yep. I was beside them. I didn't know what happened. It was crazy, bro.
And then to make me even sprint a little more, like my man CP3, bro.
He can't catch a break, man. I really feel bad for him.
Walt knows. He was out a month before the playoffs started.
Yeah.
They put him on ice a month before the playoffs started, Ceddy said.
For recovery, of course.
For recovery, so he can be fresh to play in the game.
As he's supposed to do.
And then he plays in the game. He gets hurt off a simple him trying to get a rebound. It wasn't like he got tangled up.
Yeah.
Or stepped wrong or he tweaked himself going which way and somebody landed on him.
Just
None of
missed the
that.
glass, pretty
Just
much.
simple, regular plays, and he hurt himself and popped the ground muscle, bro. On a rebound, on actually a box out to be a matter of fact.
Popped the groin muscle of a
He
box
popped
out?
his groin, yes, for boxing out.
Ooh-wee.
Bro, we're at a point with Chris Paul, and I hate to say it because he's one of the best ever at his position.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But we're at a point with him if he's trying to stay in the NBA and be on a contending team that could realistically win a championship, you're gonna have to come off the bench, bro.
Honestly, I think
He's gonna have to come off the bench, man.
The bench?
He has to. At this stage of his career, I'm not saying his
Paul?
inability to play. I'm looking at him from a physical standpoint and his age. Look what you just said.
I'd rather them reduce his minutes, but not come off the bench.
You know what it is? Honestly, in all truth be told, I feel like someone of Chris Paul's stature needs to leave the team and move to a better team. Not a better team, but move to a team with a better situation, like a better outlook. And I think, honestly, leave the West in general will be a better look for him.
The problem is for Chris Paul, his contract. Who's going to take on that contract? I think it's owed like $30-something million this year.
And there lies the problem.
Yeah.
Because if these things keep accumulating, right?
Yeah.
And you don't have a contingency plan with a point guard who may not be as, experienced or as, or as skilled as being a general on the floor, but who could still score, give you some assists, enough offset.
Mm-hmm.
If Chris Paul gets hurt, you back to square one, bro.
Pretty much. Listen, I feel like, honestly, it's like the same situation I had with Kawhi Leonard. You had a good situation with Toronto. You could have won another title with Toronto, but you wanted to go move to LA because that's where you're from. I understand that, but you had a better outlook being on Toronto than you were with the Clippers. All truth be told.
Walt knows this, and I don't lie when I say this. The Suns, to me, wouldn't pass the Clippers had the Clippers been healthy.
Yeah.
A. B. Well, Walt, now we've talked about this too.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kawhi got to retire.
I think Kawhi need to go back to the East Coast.
It's not gonna make a difference.
He's still gonna be hurt.
I think, like I've been saying for years now, whatever is going on with him, it's a chronic issue, and nothing has changed thus far.
He might call it chronic. Mm-hmm. I might call it. I think for me, Golden State broke him.
Yeah,
because he was playing on San Antonio on a bum ankle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Zaz up a cheap shot, slides his foot out.
Yeah.
While Kawhi's coming down, and he re-aggravates his ankle again.
Oof.
After that, you never seen him play a game. He's not 100% or like close to it.
Wow.
And I'm like, bro, I know you have a sprain. You say you have a sprained knee. You put in 31-38. Off to off, back. Off days.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid sprains his knee too. He's an MVP, but he went out there and
balls.
Tried to do something.
Yeah.
Put a brace on.
You're right. But hey, some people are built mentally to do that type of stuff,
and some people aren't.
And there you go.
It's not gonna be perfect. It can't be perfect all year.
What else can I say? Like, listen, I feel like honestly, the West Coast is too stacked. Honestly, for you to have a better,
but the East is even stacked.
I don't think he's a mentally weak player. I just don't think he'll trust his body anymore. Bro.
That could be it too. Because like I just said, when they played against Golden State, when it was the Spurs versus Golden State, and Kawhi was cooking them.
Yeah,
they had no answer for this dude.
It was down by like 25.
Kawhi was cooking them by himself. They had the Warriors were about to get waxed by a one man band. Okay, but he took that injury, and ever since then he was like, I don't.
He's gun shy, pretty much.
Yeah. And he can play. We know he can play.
And part of that was a misdiagnosis by the Spurs.
Yeah. Well, he says a thigh. They say, I'm not his doctor.
I'm not either. But you see where the conflict of interest lies.
Yeah. Because the team doctor saying you one thing, but your own personal medical is another thing. So
it's just it's not a good look.
But to me, it was weird because the Spurs always had a good track record when it comes to injuries.
Exactly.
I agree.
You never see with a bad track record when it comes to players and injuries.
Nope.
So I don't know.
No, but he hasn't been right since. Even when they finally offloaded him to Toronto, he wasn't right.
No, because he still had.
But they had a better support team in Toronto than he did.
I thought so too.
In LA, and that's what the difference is.
He didn't lack it with the Clippers either. But my thing is, it don't matter if I can't be on the court where they need me the most.
Yeah.
Aside from the Paul George and the other great pieces they have, it ain't gonna work.
And I always said to me, another thing too that annoyed me too, because you're so injury prone, or you have whatever is going on with you.
Yeah.
You can't practice, so you can't get the gel right.
Yeah.
And to me, you can't just go to the main spectacle and not practice to get there.
Oh, you need practice.
Look what happened with prime example. We all watched the first battle between D Block or the Locks and Dipset.
Yep.
We saw who practiced and who didn't.
Yep. They showed up to win.
It's not that he wasn't practicing, because when you look at him, when he came into the season, he was extremely fit. It looked like he put on a good maybe 10, 15 pounds of muscle.
He might have.
The issue is not playing games.
Yeah.
If you're not playing games, then you can't weather these injuries.
Yes.
That's the problem. Because I can practice all I want, but what's really going to test me is playing the game.
Yeah.
It's playing the games, getting involved with your teammate. Also, getting your body used to the physical to that.
That's the issue.
Because if you practice as hard as you play, you're used to it.
Yeah.
But if you're just gonna go to the games and just play and think your body's it's not gonna work.
It's not
Set
gonna
it
work
up for failure.
Yes. So I'm like, bro, you have to. And also, what I told Walt, that he needs to change his training regimen. Because
I agree.
when you everybody who's done fitness, you and I do fitness.
Yeah.
And what happens is that either you may plateau or you might need to alter something to get to that goal.
Exactly.
So he has to change his diet. He needs to get different trainers.
Yep.
And let him work on his, all those mechanical stuff to get that stuff right. Because to me, he's better than that.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, but his Bible chain. But back to the Suns.
Mm-hmm.
They got knocked out, so Denver ended up coming ahead.
Yeah.
And then today, breaking news: Monty gets fired.
Jeez.
The head coach. That turned the whole Suns organization around.
Yep.
To get them respectable, and
he fired him.
The new ownership group fired him. I thought that was corny.
Well, pay for it.
I'm not surprised. And remember, this was a Suns team that was in the finals about 3 seasons ago.
2 seasons,
yeah. Mind you, the Suns in the early 2000s had a highly offensive team.
Oh yeah,
a top 5 team in the West. Never got to the final.
Yep.
And around that period.
Well, David Stern put the quash in their dreams.
Oh yeah.
All because they left the bench.
Listen, man.
So you know what I'm saying?
Listen, man. You gotta know the rules. You gotta know the rules. Nobody told you to go on the bench.
Did it to himself, man.
I think he still would have beat him, but ain't no reason in the bench.
Nah, I think there's somebody that had, because they want a record margin.
Listen, man. All I know is Mike D'Antoni's the coach.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I know, bro.
Yeah. Enough said.
So if we can slow them down, we'll be okay.
Anyway.
As the Knicks fan, I say the less.
So they got bounced out. Monty gets fired. I'm looking at DeAndre Ayton like, you bum. Because you didn't play the game, because because Joker was cooking you.
Yep.
And you've been a malcontent for a long time. And you know how this goes.
Yep.
The most expendable person is the coach.
Yep, because you're not going to trade a player that's worth $100 million.
No, you're not.
Even if
coach that's worth $20 million.
Even if Ayton was giving you 16 or 17 points a game,
that would have helped.
That's a huge difference. Because
he was giving you single digits.
Bro, Joker was literally walking his way to like godly numbers in that series, bro.
No, he's not lying.
I seen it. Because Joker, it doesn't make it more absurd. That the fact that the dudes were cooking and yet he still got fired. The coach got fired still.
Like, that's not to say he can't put godly numbers, because anybody who's familiar with Nikola Jokic know he's the real deal.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that this is a guy you have to test his fitness. You have to make him defend.
Yep.
If you do not do these things,
he's gonna cook you.
He's gonna overcook you.
Yep.
Yo.
Okay, because let's be honest. Okay, Nikola Jokic can jump over a curb.
Oh yeah.
All right. Not a 2-inch curb. He can't jump over higher than that. Okay. But the man is a walking fundamental bucket getter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I love it. But they did. But Aiden, like, bro, like, what made me even more mad? Warren, I can tell you. Remember that game? When the Nuggets was getting the rebound, and Aiden's on the side looking at the basketball. Get your big block, get your big damn ass.
Katie's fighting to get the ball from this dude.
To go to the block and get the rebound. What you doing there?
It's like Katie's fighting to get the rebound, and he's like, stargazing. He's getting more. Whoa, what are you doing there, bro?
You're stargazing.
KD and Booker are just scrapping for those rebounds. Meanwhile, they're going against the trees, and Giannis on the side looking up. It's like, my God.
That's one of the things that burned them. All these goddamn second chance points.
Yes.
Not only that,
You're right.
One for one.
I got it. I got it marked up.
KG and Matt Barnes is talking about this series, right?
Yeah.
About and they're talking about DeAndre and you know they're showing constructive criticism and stuff like that, and they're pretty much telling him, you know, giving him, you know, pretty much saying like, you know, some of the things that they would have done, especially KG had he had to guard Joker. You'd have been like, listen, I'm gonna test your fitness. I'm gonna run down to the down the middle and get the ball, see if you're gonna keep him and all these other things. Or show him different looks and stuff like that. One of the things that he was saying was this dude would get 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 dribbles, bro.
Yeah.
And make his moves. That should not be happening.
No.
Yeah.
This is how comfortable Joker was in the series.
Yeah. Like, you see him as a threat.
He was disturbingly comfortable, bro.
Can you see him as a threat?
No.
It's crazy.
You got clowns.
It's like, bro, man. And I get it. He is MVP caliber player, but make him work.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Make him work. I don't care if you have a triple-double, but you're not going to get 30 on me.
Oh, no.
You might get 20. You might get, because, you know, these players are offensively gifted. So if you get 30 points, I want you to take 40 shots.
Bro, it's so real. Just Ayton just moving, you know, I'm talking about just moving. Like after they get the ball, him running down the line, making this dude work. Making this dude work will slow him down. You look at Ayton's game. You look at his size. There's no way Joker should just be out here sleepwalking through these numbers, bro.
Facts. That's it.
But so, you know, Monty got fired, and I look at Ishbia like, I don't like you. As I'm kind of looking to the raised eyebrow now because you traded, you gutted your squad.
Yep.
And said, here, coach, make it happen. And then you fired him because the squad you gave him, you have no bench. You don't got enough to put on the floor, and you fired him.
You set him up for failure. Plain and simple. That's what it was.
But the guy be a fall guy, bro.
I don't like it.
It's never gonna be the owner.
Set up for failure.
I don't like Monty. Coach Monty was getting fired for that. That's not his fault.
I agree.
But hey, like I said,
at least give him one more season to figure it out.
Nah.
It's not gonna happen.
You failed. Goodbye.
You threw all your eggs in one basket and stuff like that. You know, two things happened. You know, y'all got to the finals. Y'all lost that 6 games. Then the following season, y'all lost badly against the Mavs. And then this season is like, okay, we made this move before the playoffs started. We got KD, got rid of our bench. Devin Booker, you know, arguably our best player, out here cooking and stuff like that. KD, another proven champion. And then you got the vet and Chris Paul and stuff like that. You got the money you paid for DeAndre Ayton and stuff like that. You're like, okay, now the pressure's on and stuff like that. I'm not saying it was right. Right. But it's just like the minute they made that KD move, as Stephen A was saying,
it's a wrap.
That pressure elevates.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, now did he deserve to get fired? No, I don't think he did deserve to get fired. But when you make these kind of things and that what have you done for me lately thing starts going, bruh.
Yeah,
it's cutthroat out
like
here.
I said,
man.
Nothing good comes of Mormons in sports, and unfortunately, nothing good will come of the likes of KD for team hopping. That's just what it is.
Isn't a stay in this guy, bro?
Like honestly,
because you know, Walt's a KD fan. I'm a KD fan too, but like now it's like looking at this dude like, bro, your legacy is tied into a team that knew that they couldn't beat LeBron James, and you had to stack the decks in your favor.
Yep. And here's the thing, like you said,
now you're looking crazy out here.
Now they said, because we said it earlier before we did the podcast, that we said it earlier during our pre-show situation that he'd be nothing more than a ring-holding journeyman.
And that's him and Kyrie.
That'll be their legacies.
You don't want that as a good player, as a
but this
NBA
was the
Hall
thing.
of Fame player.
After he made the overly criticized move to Golden State, right, for basketball reasons, and he won there and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you know, he still got more flack for that.
Yeah.
So then he left. You know, given the circumstances, you know, towards Achilles, decided to opt out and leave and stuff like that. So he chose legacy. Because, like, there's one thing I agree about Draymond. If it was just about basketball, he would have never left.
Yeah.
He would have just stayed there, and they would have probably won more chips with him or whatever. But because it's about legacy, and because he's looking to control this narrative, he's doing these moves, but he's not really thinking them through. Not from a basketball standpoint. Now, outside of basketball, maybe he just likes to move and experience different cultures and people, whatever. But from a basketball standpoint, he wasn't really thinking.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And then, not as much as I love Kyrie as a player and stuff like that, there's obvious things where it's just like, yo, this is my guy. I like him. I'm sure we could play great basketball together. But my thing is just like, yo, when it went south, they did the same thing. They split.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So there's some character things there in terms of basketball where you got to be like, damn. And stuff like that. And I spoke to them about this. These type of players should not be moving to all these different teams like this.
It looks bad at them. It really looks bad.
Especially not in this type of succession so quickly and stuff like that. It's nasty.
It just looks bad. Plain and simple.
We're gonna see what happens up next with the Sophie Sun situation. As far as I'm concerned, I can care less about them. I don't like them. Is what it is. I don't like how they did Monty.
Yeah.
KD, good luck trying to figure that out because now your team cap is hijacked because you got 4 players earn at least $20+ million and the cap can only go up so far.
Nick Nurse, don't take this job, bro.
I want to listen. If I'm
go to Milwaukee, bro.
If I'm a new coach,
if
I'm a new coach, I would take this. I would avoid this job.
I'm not touching it, bro.
Radioactive.
It's radioactive, bro.
Yep.
It's either win it all or get fired, and that's hard for anybody to do as a first-time head coach, especially over there. Moving onward, so we have that series coming to a close. We go to the East Coast. The Celtics and the 76ers.
Mm-hmm.
Game 7 was today. Bro.
We're smoking on that Harden tonight.
Boston is smoking on the 76ers pack, bro. The game was tied up. Well into the second quarter. Because I'm like, it's going to be a good game. Even after halftime. It was 56-53. So the 76ers were up by 3. From 11:30 to about 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. Let's do the math, y'all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 minutes. The Boston Celtics blew them out by 30. In 7 whole minutes, bro. 7 minutes and you lose by 30. You're down by 30 points.
Oh, they went out bad.
And this is the thing. When Jason Tatum plays the way he does, where he's making his move quicker, he's not thinking as much and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You got a dangerous player on your hands.
Very.
And stuff like that. Like this dude, he was feeling himself, step back, hitting the jumper.
He was hitting
then
it
moving
from
into
the
the 3, then getting to the line and stuff like that.
He was moving. He couldn't miss, bro.
It didn't really matter.
He went 14 for 22 on the court.
Wow.
I think 5 for 7 from 3. You know how good that is?
That's effing good.
Numbers. Yeah. Ridiculous.
He could have missed, bro.
Yep.
And you know whose fault this is? It's their fault because you let him get cooking in game 6 in the fourth quarter when they had him dead to rights.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The 76ers had him dead to rights in Philadelphia and let them come back in that game. And Tatum himself outscored them. And then you come to this game where it's neck and neck. It's going nip and tuck, bro. And then the ball just couldn't. The ball went cold, bro. They couldn't make a bucket. They couldn't do nothing. I'm looking at series.
Listen,
poor Doc River, bro.
I wanted to give this. I still bet on the Sixers in 7 games. But that fourth quarter, what he did not leave my mind. This dude found a rhythm in a situation where he should have never found it.
Yes.
Given how the game was going for him.
He said he went 1 for 14 until that moment.
Wow.
Yes.
Can you imagine as a basketball player go 1 for 14?
I'll be
embarrassed.
embarrassed.
Ask Klay Thompson.
I'll be
We're gonna get
embarrassed.
to that. We can get Tim too.
Man.
Klay Thompson. Woo, boy, oh boy. Anyways, he went 1 for 14, and within we say 6 minutes, 7 minutes into the fourth quarter of Game 6, and he just wills him to victory.
Yeah, it was, bro. Like
it looked like the Bucks all over again from the last season.
There was not winning that game if Jason Tatum doesn't do that, bro.
And
if Jason Tatum does not do that, they're not winning that game, bro.
And think about if if let's say Tatum scores half those buckets today, they will still lose by like 10 or 5 points, the 76ers, but they just couldn't make a bucket, bro. The score says they lost by what, 20? No, by like 40. No, 30-something points they lost by.
Something like that, yeah.
I'm just like, man. And Jaylen Brown couldn't miss neither. He came in, he was locked and ready to go. What I knew that the 76ers were in trouble. The 76ers had a 10-point lead in Boston. They were silenced. James Harden gets a flagrant 1 call by knocking Jaylen Brown in the nose. He's bleeding. He's walking off the court. You start seeing Jaylen Brown's arms just like his body getting swole up now because he's mad. The crowd is now going crazy because they took the crowd out the game. The 76ers. You got this guy upset. You do all this now, and then it's an avalanche. The Suns never look back.
No. And you know, my biggest issue is just like, yo, Joel Embiid, you're too big to not be punishing them in the low post, bro.
Exactly.
Yo, don't get me started about that.
You're too big to not be punishing them in the low post. You can't have Marcus Smart switch on to you and you don't convert. I'm not accepting that, bro. You can't have all Al Horford on you and you don't convert. Exactly. And stuff like that. You can't keep shooting jump shots as a team and you don't convert and you don't force the issue,
bro. Well, that game made me so mad too because Harden and Maxey are getting in the lane, okay, and they keep kicking the ball out to the cornered shooters, and the corner shooters are not making the bucket. Obviously, you need 2-pointers now. All hands on deck, bro. Thanks. Forget the long ball. You need 2s. Have they made some of those 2s where they had at the spot? This game will be a lot closer. Then when they got blown out.
Yeah.
Because they were getting stops on the other side, but they weren't making buckets. And it went to hell in the handbasket. Doc Rivers, I'm scared for you, bro. I'm scared for Doc Rivers, bro, for your job security. I don't know if you can withstand this, bro. I hope you can, because you're an exceptional head coach. But it's just like, damn, bro.
She gotta go to Darren Moore and be like, yo, listen, man. Just be like, yo, just tell him, you just gotta trust the process.
Bro, that game today was demoralizing.
Very.
Especially that you, the MVP, and B play like stir fry. You got Nikola Jokic on the opposite side of the map.
Yeah.
Holding it down. You got the MVP because you had a better storyline. When Nikola Jokic had a strong case to be a 3-time MVP winner.
Factual.
But they didn't want to give it to him because, to be a 3-time MVP winner.
3 straight
is really hard to do.
It's really hard to do.
Back to back is hard enough, but to do 3 times in a row?
Yeah.
He was worthy of, honestly, I know how people look at the MVP award and stuff like that, and the type of narratives and things that they want to put on it. Even, Boogie Cousins was saying, like, so if this guy wins 3 straight, are we willing to, put him in an all-time conversation? He said, I'm not willing to do that. I'm like, I hear what he was saying. He was making some compelling points, but the fact of the matter is it's a regular season award. And the dude, was as deserving as the other ones, as the Giannis, as Joel Embiid. Dude's out here balling. They have the best record in the
overall in the league.
Like, come on, what are we talking about?
Exactly.
But the MVP sometimes, especially in the NBA, it feels like it's an award for good storylines.
Sure. Listen, I know he's playing,
and I get it.
I know he's playing with a really good team, but it's not like you got another superstar with him.
No. And Jamal Murray is like that bubble-esque of an all-star superstar, like quality starter that has all-star potential, but he got hurt. So now he's working his way back into the shape he was before he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, man, dog. I don't know what they're going to do, bro. I don't know, bro. What do you think Doc should do? What do you think 76ers should do?
Well, they're definitely not getting Ben Simmons back. That.
And speak about Ben Simmons, that bum. You know what he did?
They did.
This fool is on IG. He posted an IG story of him watching the game and trolling the 76ers, bro.
Like, dude, you're home.
You've been home.
You didn't make it to the playoffs.
He didn't even make it because he couldn't go on the court. He couldn't play.
Perform.
And you talking smack?
Like, why are you talking smack for?
The last time I saw you in irrelevancy, you try to go for a layup and you kick the ball out.
That's a good play.
Don't get me started about that because you get my pressure up high. I'm gonna get really upset about that.
Listen, man. So sometimes when you can't be in a low post, you got to be posted on Twitter. I'm just saying. Man.
I mean,
he would have posted like he would have made a difference. You don't shoot. What do you mean? Yo.
Ben Simmons,
unless
terrible.
Jenner, you shoot there.
We know that already.
See, I'm just saying, man. If the rim just had Kendall Jenner on it, he'd shoot. I'm just saying. It's
just like, bro.
Yo.
I don't know they can run it back again.
Yeah.
But it's just like.
Nah, listen, man. If they parted Doc on this one, he ain't getting no part in next season.
Nah.
He's done out here, bro.
You gotta, because you can't flame out how they did in this game. The way they filmed in this game was just god awful. That was the worst Game 7 performance I've ever seen. And I'd rather you lose in a heartbreak. Like, remember Kawhi in Toronto? How they lost that game?
Yeah.
That's how I don't mind losing like that.
Oh, man,
but they get blown out, bro. They get blown out, bro. And you know what? Also, too, Daryl Morey, take that because you should have kept Jimmy Butler.
Facts. Talk about it, King. Talk
you
about
kept
it.
Jimmy Butler. You went in. You got Tobias Harris. Why? Jimmy Butler's Hemi Butler, okay? His name was not Jimmy Butler. Hemi Buckets, okay?
Thanks. Another Eastern Conference Final, Daryl Morey. Let's go, Jimmy. You happy? You had him. He wanted to be there. We said, hold on, Jimmy. This guy Tobias, yeah. Let's go this route.
He's a better offensive player. Bro. No.
Maybe more talented, but where hasn't it gotten you guys?
Early exits. That's what it's gotten you.
Meanwhile, Jimmy Buckets, we back another Eastern Conference Final, man. Daryl Morey, I hope you're gonna be tuning in on the Eastern Conference Finals. I mean, I ain't gonna be there, but I hope you're gonna be tuning in
because you're gonna see two teams who deserve to be there to do what they gotta do. Because
you're gonna see a slugfest.
I'm telling you this right now, bro.
I think both conference finals are gonna be really good.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers, your time is limited, bro. Okay, you're hanging on by a thread right now.
Sure.
It sucks to say it. You might not make it next year. Sure, you might not make it this year, bro.
The writing's on the wall, man.
Especially how they performed in that game 7. Well, Harden only scored 9 points. 9 points. James Harden had 9 points, and he was so passive during the game, bro. Like, bro, take this dude. Take him. The man's going to the lane. He's getting ISO plays. He gets to the top of the circle, gets to the free throw line, gets right there to the bucket, and he kicks it out.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
Open shooter.
Ever since
and he's not missing it. He's not making it.
Ever since he did that BS, in Houston where he came in out of shape and stuff, it's been harder.
It's been harder than this dude.
Yeah.
It's been harder.
He don't got the burst like he usually has. It often he can do.
Nope.
You're right.
It's gonna be a catastrophe.
It's crazy, bro.
Figure it out.
Listen, man.
Doc, figure it out, bro. You got the pieces to make it happen. You got to just make it happen, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Maybe he should, piece it up with Ben. See what he could.
Ben.
Ben, I believe Ben. We can win with
done.
you. We can win with you, Ben.
Ben is done, so my dude.
We can win with you, Ben.
Ben is done, so.
Listen, man.
Let's take our first break.
I believe.
This is Cruch Calhoun with Tapped In. Shout out my mix by Chameleon Davies and others on the record. We're right back with more on the Record Podcast.
Help me, please.
2 thumbs, 3 fingers in the C sign. I rep that 3-9.
30s in your hood, I hope we tapped in.
39th Street.
Let's go.
If Intence in your spot, you know he tapped in.
Third game.
If the 30s in my hood since way back when. Cuddy told his brother don't get wrapped in. Caught him same night on his bike, made him backspin. If you Harlem, then we locked in. Cause they never got caught. Swear that top 10. Count pocket, well, put something in the pot then. Get the acting wacky, you catch something not this Glock then. Acting like they out here, but they ain't never squeezed nothing. Loose got that broomstick, please don't make them sweep something. Long nose, you don't wanna hear that sneeze from it. My Serrano out in Dago, keep them peas coming. Know them don't get a thing from it. Except a screenshot, the Uber outside. Corona, gotta watch how you maneuver outside. No Coronas, but my homie brought the cool outside. Like we about to have a cookout, in case we gotta book out. Keep it following when them cuz be on the lookout. Even on the highway now, getting took out. Fishing for a problem, hope you spinning with your hook out. 39. Close to my hood, hope you tap in. Don't know you round here before you land, better tap in. Pull up in my hood, hope you tap in. The OG just came home, trying to tell him this ain't back then. Hanging out the window, throwing signs, still the other side before you slide, better tap in. Pull up to my hood, hope you tap in. You ain't from around here, before you land, better tap in.
Pull up to my hood, I hope you tapped in. I had a Glock 9, then all I wanted was a Mac 10. It's hard to play the hood, cause when they see us, they harass us. I just wanted to get a Lexus, eating breakfast with my ration. Give a fuck about the government, cause all they do is tax us. Tried to run them shots, hit him and he backflip. As soon as we get it, we try to flip it like gymnastics. Might pull up in the coupe, just me and Stoop with an action. She saw me on the TV, found out that I was acting like the old precinct, middle fingers to the caption. They see the whole team is up. Calhoun, my brother, stick on me, I don't need a crutch. Touched a lot of paper, to be honest, I ain't seen enough. No license, cops pull me over, my weekend up. Really earned my stripes, I'ma beat it up. 220 on the dash, hit the gas, speed it up. Every time them took a loss, thought that we was up. All
close to my hood, hope you tap in. Don't know you round here before you land, better tap in. Pull up in my hood, hope you tap in. The OG just came home, trying to tell him this ain't back then. Hanging out the window, throwing signs, still the other side before you slide, better tap in. Pull up to my hood, hope you tap in. You ain't from around here before you land, better tap in.
Pull up to my hood, I hope you tap in. Shoot a block trip, you know it's Mac. Cop 50 grams, made it backflip, backwind. Lost boys had us dancing, lights, camera, action. I ain't got it for those who's asking, no I'm packing. Trade O to my casket, or to my ashes. If you smart, you better run, I keep a gun. Listen up when the real speaking done. I'm with Taj out of Roselle, got in the hotel. I only eat if it look good, it don't smell. My catch felonies and won't tell. I'm from Cop Killer Queen, still trying to get back for Sean Bell.
Close to my hood, hope you tap in. Don't know you round here before you land, better tap in. Pull up in my hood, hope you tap in. The OG just came home, trying to tell him this ain't back then. Hanging out the window, throwing signs, still the other side before you slide, better tap in. Pull up to my hood, hope you tap in. You ain't from around here, before you land, better tap in.
Go. Yes, indeed. Back again with more On the Record podcast. So we spoke about the Nuggets and Suns series, the choke job that the 76ers and Celtics did.
Oh man, yo, your nitty tree went the F in.
James Harden, failure.
What do you mean with choke job? The Sixers, they're still trusting the process, bro.
20 years deep.
So it ain't enough to tank. Okay, once you get the right picks and you start contending for chips, and you still come up short, we still gotta trust the process, bro.
So here's a funny thing, right?
Choke so bad though.
Here's a funny thing. So someone went through a review of the players they drafted since they were doing that trust the process nonsense. Michael Carter Williams, Jahlil Okafor, both out the league.
Yep,
it's crazy. Both talented players, especially Jahlil Okafor. How he's not on that team and certain players are.
Yeah.
It's beyond me.
So I guess they're playing overseas, I'm guessing.
I don't know.
But he could play, though, you know?
Then you had Joel Embiid. After that, I think it was Markelle Fultz, Ben Simmons you drafted. When they drafted Ben Simmons, they could have gotten Jason Tatum and De'Aaron Fox.
And
then in the year before that, hold on.
Now Ben is damaged goods, trying to troll mugs online. Watching his former team lose.
Since you say that, Ben Simmons, why are you talking? You talking? You talking ish, Ben Simmons?
Tell the music.
Ben Simmons, you talking ish?
Tell the music. Let's be
the
clear.
last time I saw you on the court, bro, when it was something of meaningful value for a game, you was on street clothes. Okay?
But
watching your squad get swept.
He told us he was going to play, though.
No, you told me we were going to play, and you didn't play. Then this year, instead of being on the court and playing, you in street clothes again.
You at home.
You talking? Then don't forget the nonsense you pulled on me when you had the clear-cut basket for a layup and you passed the rock because you scared to shoot free throws.
It's a good pass.
Be quiet. Don't you stop. Ben Simmons, you talking? Not you. I know it's not you talking. I know it's not you talking.
Yo,
I have a long list of stuff for you, Ben Simmons.
How can you talking outside the club?
The same guy that said my back hurts, my neck, my back, everything was hurting, bro. None of your ego was fragile.
I don't know if he's a season ticket holder who gets front row seats or he's a player. I don't know anymore.
Dude,
I don't know anymore.
He's best friends with Spike Lee right now, man. They're both in the front court.
Awful.
Dude,
awful.
Like for you to talk to troll people online, like, yo,
you've done nothing at all.
Listen, man, I'm surprised you didn't get mugged outside of Barclays yet. Because the way you be robbing people of their money, you see you do nothing.
Facts. What's up?
Bro, when I saw him say, oh, he's on Instagram trolling them. Trolling what? You talking?
Like,
I know you're not talking.
At least they're in the dance. You're not even in the damn building. You're not even in the damn block.
Well, he's there. He's just on the sidelines, though. You know,
dude.
But you're still cutting them checks, though, right?
Right.
And he's the highest. And he's the high. Oh, you know which? He's also one of the overrated players on that list as well.
I know.
We do this. We do this though.
For value, because
I can safely say, I know it's not over yet, and I'm looking forward to how it ends because it's gonna be in spectacular fashion. Ben Simmons, you're a bust.
Super duper.
You're a bust. There's no other way I can put it.
You know what?
You are a bust, not in the sense that we don't see your upside and potential, but you do not care and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You really don't care.
You're asking to go to play
and
overseas.
Stuff like that. And unless there's a thorough reason to why you're acting the way you're acting, I'm not retracting the statement.
Oh, you know what? I have a reason why. Take off the music real quick. And yes, I'm gonna swear.
Man,
the reason why he's doing it like this, because he is a Charmin's triple ply knife.
Okay,
straight up. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. The dude is softer than freaking the ass on Sarah J. Like he is soft. SAWFT, soft.
Remember when Kobe Bryant was talking to Dwight Howard?
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's you, my boy.
That's fair,
definition.
but at least we can rely on Dwight Howard to play.
Yes.
And stuff like
exactly.
That.
But Ben Simmons don't play. I never seen a guy say that. We don't know what happened. All of a sudden he just said my back. This was hurting. What was hurting with you, bro?
And you know what? I'm kind of happy that this is blow up in the face of the owner of the Nets because
Tashai?
Yeah. I'm so happy that it's blow up in the face.
Let me tell you something with what he messed up on.
For what he pulled for these last couple of years.
Let me tell you what he messed up on.
If Ben Simmons just wants to be a model and wear the gear, you could do that. There's a whole nother branch where you can make some money off of that.
Yeah.
Fashion Nova.
Leave this basketball thing alone if this ain't you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for that.
The Nets messed up when they gave them, they let KD and Kyrie run the team. Because you had the team.
Yeah. Oh, you want a superstar?
No, but they got KD and Kyrie to add on top of what they had.
Yeah.
Because they had Kenny Atkinson, who got them going in the right trajectory as an 8th seed.
Yeah, exactly.
And they pushed the 1 seed around with D'Angelo Russell on the squad. Okay? Then they got rid of D'Lo.
Which is stupid.
And then also they gutted the whole squad for DeAndre Jordan and this and that. I'm like, why? You had LeVert, you had Jared Allen, you had Spencer Dinwiddie, you had all those guys balling for you.
Yep. They do the opposite of what the Knicks are doing right now currently.
Yeah. You had a starting team and your second unit was your shot troops to get the game going further.
Exactly.
And then they just blew it all up.
Yeah.
You had a young squad, gifted squad. You had a rhythm mature, get their chemistry on point, and you'd be good to go. You'd be running the East Coast in no time. But nope.
No.
Y'all were impatient mugs, and look what happened.
Now you're crying to get, to have some type of capital. And get it, I like Mikal Bridges. But Mikal Bridges on a good team is the 3rd option.
Exactly.
Am I lying?
No.
On a great team is the 4th option. On a bad team is your 1st option.
Like a Memphis, like a New Orleans Saints, like New Orleans Pelicans. I mean, yeah.
The Pelicans, they're throwing that between 12 and 8. They're in that range.
Yeah.
But he's on that. That's what Nets are.
Or Detroit Pistons.
On the Detroit Pistons, he's number 1.
The worst team in the NBA right now.
Right now, where he's at as a Nets, they're gonna float around next season.
Yeah.
That 7th through 10th seed spot.
Yeah.
Depending, where they're gonna be at on the court and all that kind of thing.
Honestly, I'm looking at all the pieces. Now you mentioned the Pelicans. I'm looking at some of the pieces that they got and stuff like that. One of the reasons it's not working for them is Zion Williamson. That's the main reason. Other than that, they got quality pieces.
He's not healthy. That's why.
You know, I just think he don't want to be there.
Well, no, it is. That's true.
That might be true.
Yeah,
because they had this draft rights, so, you know.
But you know what it is? If he was smart, he'll try to get out of there, go to a
he wants to be in New York. He's mentioned that on several occasions and stuff like that. Now,
but his deal is being that he's
now
damaged
my thing
goods.
is like,
I don't know.
Beyond that, I don't know if he's damaged goods necessarily. But my thing is like, if he don't want to be there, right?
Yeah.
Are you move him or do you let him walk? Because if you let him walk, you really played yourself.
Yeah, because then you still own that money.
Because then you don't own that money. You had a first round pick because in that draft you had John Morant and you had R.J. Barrett and you had a lot of guys that was in that draft.
Ooh.
And you picked him number 1. So you missed on John Morant
and
all the other
Barrett
players too, and all
yeah.
those guys. So it's one of those things where if I'm the Pelicans and I see this is the writings on the wall,
I let him walk there.
No, I'm not walking. I'm trading him.
Gotta trade him. Gotta get pieces,
Trade him.
bro.
Get pieces. I get something back. Listen, no team wants to be like what happened to the OKC Thunder when they let Kevin Durant walk out the door.
Oh, I forgot all about that, man.
When he told him, I'll be back.
No, he won't. Yeah, he won't. That didn't happen.
He told Russ, no, I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna see what's free agency is about, and I'll be back.
And we went
Next year, they went to the Golden State Warriors.
Then he went to Golden State. Then he went
and basically went in Westbrook's face like, "What's up?"
Yep. Like, word? That's what we doing?
Okay.
My thing is like, one of my main issues with that move is like, after you did it, you kept on saying things regarding OKC. Yeah. It's like, no, you did what you did. You moved on. Keep it pushing. No, ain't no more back and forth with Westbrook.
Ain't no more KC. Just
stuff like that.
Okay,
I didn't. Like I said, I didn't like you. Yeah, you're tooled up. You're crewed up now. Now you're talking all big and bad. Now you left them. You're not there no more. You chose Kyrie Irving over Steph Curry, which was just a... Anyways, and now you're crying about it. No, don't cry about it.
And now you got eliminated again.
And now people are looking at you like you crazy because A, you had it going good.
Yep.
And people are going to say this. And Walt, I'm sorry to say this, but doesn't mean that Katie, doesn't make you a winner, bro. You can't win unless you're crewed up.
Exactly. Like, you need love from the crew.
You went to a team that beat you, that spanked you.
Oh,
and they came crawling to you because they knew they needed you to go over the top.
Exactly.
Because without him, LeBron would have had 3, 4, 5, 6 by now.
Facts.
I'm not mad at that take.
Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie there.
But I digress. It's not part of that.
We're talking about Brooklyn.
We're going to stick to
Philly. We're talking about Philly.
Yeah, we're going to stick to that. Harden, awful. You're god awful.
Ooh.
I don't know what's going to happen to you. And if I'm a team, I'm not giving no max deal. You're gonna get the mid-tier contract.
Pretty much.
Because he went 9, 6, and 7.
Ugh.
Okay?
That's mid-tier stuff right there.
No. That's Draymond Green numbers you had, bro. Teams will be happy to have Draymond Green had 9 points.
Exactly.
But you went 9, 6, and 7, and when Desico play,
dude,
it was terrible.
How the hell he did what he did in Houston and Philly?
The problem with James Harden is Walt can tell you.
Go ahead, Walt.
When he got himself out of Houston and got over and got fat, ever since that point onward, crash landed.
No, I blame the Philly cheesesteaks at Jimmy's.
No.
I'm kidding.
Harden's body's turning on him. He's not the same guy.
Yeah.
And if you don't take your health into serious, like take your body seriously,
you're gonna perform. You're right. You're absolutely right, though.
You're playing the Houston strip clubs, mob ties, and them studio
and
sessions with
pepper wings.
No.
And 11 pepper wings, man.
No.
Look at them. Trip Boogers wasn't around. If the Trip Booger was around, it'd be a done deal for him.
So that happened. Celtics did the thing. 76ers. I don't know. I'm telling you right now. I am scared for Doc Rivers. I'm really.
He's gonna lose his job. I'm sorry.
That he doesn't lose his job.
I don't want him to lose his job, but he's gonna lose his job.
But it's just like I'm scared for
it.
him.
Right on the wall.
It's really like, damn, bro. Because like he tried to make moves, and your 2 MVP players didn't come out to play,
dude. So
Embiid went 5 for 17, bro.
I felt like in a way, and he's the MVP.
Exactly.
That's what kills it for me.
You the MVP, right?
Should have gave the Joker.
You won that record, right?
Thank you. I agree.
It comes time for
I agree 100%.
And people are saying, "Oh, it's the first time since a while that a player who won MVP
look a straight sucker."
Fine, no, that's wrong. because Westbrook in 2016, 2017 won the MVP, and they got bounced in the first round by Houston.
True. That's true.
So people don't let them
forget their history.
They forgot the history a little bit about that. But anyways.
But I agree with Walt what we said, though. The other guy should have won.
Joker should have won, yeah.
Joker should have won.
But
he's still playing. Unlike the MVP.
Yeah. Okay.
Man.
But yo, like I said, if y'all get a chance to, audience, watch the video by Urinating Tree on YouTube. He went in, no Vaseline on the Sixers.
Okay, moving onward.
Go ahead, gotta see it coming. Go ahead. I'm ready.
My orange and blue skies. My New York Knickerbockers. You know, I was a huge fan.
Dang, why are you talking past tense, King?
She put some sad music on right now for this.
Why you talking past tense?
Put on a sad instrumental right now. Go ahead, man. I'll wait for you to put a sad instrumental.
What's with the past tense energy, King? What's going on?
You know, it's just
put up any music for this track. We need to do this correctly.
What happened? That Jimmy Buckets Boogeyman hunted you guys?
Oh nah, this song. They think the damn Antonio Green saga. Nah, we can stop there. Antonio Brown saga.
I'm just
Come on, man. It's not even like that.
James Dolan, I hate you as an owner.
It's not even like that. Come on,
I don't like you. Let me finish. I don't like you.
Switch the files, bro.
And then all of a sudden, there was a ray of hope. You got out the way. You let the team run its course. You didn't do dumb things. You sat back and just this season, we haven't heard nothing from James Dolan.
No,
right?
Really quiet.
Been real quiet. The team was running itself.
Yep, as it should be.
You put people in situations to do what they had to do. We have Coach Tibbs. We have was it Jalen? No,
Jalen Brunson.
No. The GM, team president. Leon Rose.
Yeah.
And we have something there.
Yep.
And I was watching basketball this season. I said, the Knicks, okay, you know what? There might be a shot.
Yep.
I might come back. So I was tired of James Dolan. You know what I'm saying?
The dude's, oh, man.
You know what I mean? Last year, did we make it to the playoffs last year? Yes, we did.
We did. We made it to the first round. We got bumped out by Atlanta.
And the year before that,
we didn't go make it the year before.
Coach Tibbs did the thing. Guys to a 4-5 seed, respectively.
Yeah.
Because he'll coach your team to the playoff. Mm-hmm. I was shocked. The Knicks got rid of the Cleveland Cavaliers in 5 games.
Yep.
And I said, wow, wait, hold on. The Bucks not there. It's against Miami. And Miami is, they're on the last legs. I'm thinking this might be the time the Knicks can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know how long I've been waiting for that dream?
Dude, this year marks the 50th anniversary of the Knicks winning their last NBA championship.
1973, boy.
Yep.
And then
we just lost a legend this year too that was on that team. So it would have been nice.
I just sat there and I said, okay, the Knicks. Let me tell you something. Do not sleep on Miami. They are a well-coached team. They are grinders.
Oh yeah.
They're like the Patriots, where this is just a bunch of guys that know their role. It's all about basketball.
Yep. Team ball.
They grind you out.
Yep.
They make sure that you have to play on your mentally.
Yep.
You have to be on your A game. Physically, you can be where you're at, but mentally, you have to be there.
Yeah. Dude, I watched the last game, and
the Knicks had game 4 in the bag. They let Jimmy Butler and company come back and take a 3-1 lead. We won game 5. Mm-hmm. It was game 6, all hands on deck. I'm watching the game, bro.
We could have won too.
We could have won. We could have won that game.
But they're breaking those 3-pointers left and right, man.
Jalen Brunson, let me tell you something. You might be the steal of the century for the New York Knicks franchise.
Oh, yeah. Well, so
as far as a free agent player is concerned.
So thank you to Mark Cuban for that one.
Mark Cuban, thank you. We appreciate you. Phoenix Suns appreciate you. Austin, the Knicks appreciate you. Because I guess you don't like point guards over there, do you? You had Steve Nash, let him walk.
Yep.
No, why do I keep Jalen Brunson when Luka could just do all the work?
You know what I'm saying? You had Jalen Brunson, they let him walk. No. Because you couldn't pay $55 million. Right?
And the Knicks like,
well, no, OKC Thunder knows about not paying money.
You know what I mean?
He knows a few things about that.
You know what I mean?
It's extra $4 million. Oh, I can pocket this
listen,
right here.
Mark Cuban, I love you on Shark Tank. Thank you for that the RX discount website you do. I do push you from time to time because you're doing the Lord's work, making healthcare medicine affordable.
Very affordable, yes.
And we applaud you for that. But this was the dumbest move you have made. Let Jalen Brunson leave. Go to New York. That was
Jalen Brunson, you balled your ass off, bro.
Dude outscored his entire squad
by himself.
Can you imagine if Mark decided to
keep him? He is the fourth player in NBA history to do this.
You can't tell me a competent coach couldn't figure out Brunson, Kyrie, and Luka. Those three.
Exactly.
You can't tell me no competent coach can be like, well, hold on a second. He could really play. He's elite. Oh, we got to be able to figure this out.
Nope.
Well, we know who's to say that Brunson would have been involved in that trade for Kyrie.
Good point.
I mean, I don't see how unless he was going to Brooklyn.
Let's say that. So remember, at the time, they got Kyrie because it was Luka and the Luka Nets, and Luka was just like I need somebody else. So who's to say that if Brunson was still on the team, that they would that Kyrie would be there now.
It's Brooklyn, bro. We can't rely on them to make sound decisions.
I'm just saying. They got, I'm just saying.
They were just looking to get rid of Kyrie, bro.
Yeah,
if there really wasn't, Kyrie didn't want to be there anyway because that owner was on a different type of time. Which I saw.
The owner didn't want no parts of him anymore. He was done.
We get it. But just Brunson, I didn't see this coming from a player like your caliber. I didn't see you become the number one option on the team.
You are a godsend for the Knicks.
And you are the godsend for the New York Knicks. You took on the role. And you embrace the role of being a leader, of bringing that New York toughness to yourself.
The ball out
because remember, he's from Chicago.
Yep. And so he knows about that.
He knows what he knows what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's not on IG Live going like this?
We'll talk about that later.
Later.
We'll talk about that later.
He's not on O Block being like,
We'll talk about that later. Okay? Talk about that later.
Oh, man.
And for to
outscore the entire squad.
By
outscore
yourself.
Barrett, outscore Randall.
Do you realize he took the game before that he played the full 48 minutes?
Yeah.
This game 6, he took off 2 minutes. And within 2 minutes of him sitting on the bench, the deficit was happening. They had 4 turnovers in 2 minutes, bro. He couldn't sit down, put a Tic Tac in his mouth, and mess with his stomach, and him to pass gas before they get back in the game.
Pretty much.
Yeah, unfortunately, Julius tried to make a drop step and then turn the ball.
It is why he's considered an overrated player on that squad.
Julius Randle, I thank you for coming here. I really do.
But you can leave now.
But the door's right there, bro.
Yep.
The door's right there, bro.
What do you mean?
If you don't want to stick around, bro, you can leave.
Bro.
I get it. You want,
You play that song from that girl. Get out, leave.
Julius Randle is an all NBA player last year, all-star level player.
Yep.
But when it comes time to him to put in the work for
never
the postseason, bro, he's not around.
Dude,
B.
like the entire season, he's sitting around his Monty horse carriage, right? Sorry, I'm cursing out. My bad. That's the third time I cursed this episode. All right, so like this whole season, right? He's pretty much sitting around his horse carriage, all diamond decked out, platinum handlebars, flashy, everything. By the time it's the playoff season, postseason, pumpkin, bro. Twice you done this already. Twice.
Are you telling me that you don't want no more shiny suits?
I want shiny suits in the postseason, not in the regular season. Now, listen, we do padded stats all season. He's there all season, played. But when
put some numbers on the board with some shiny suits.
I get it,
but dude,
Yeah.
we want action in the postseason, not in the regular season.
Let's take it back a little bit, okay? So I didn't want to bring up Julius Randle so early. RJ Barrett, your future is bright, bro.
Not on the Knicks.
But you're gonna stay in the Knicks. But you need to get in the gym. You need to get in the gym. You gotta work on your game, bro.
No, you go back to the MBDL.
You gotta learn. You gotta go. They know you're gonna go left, so learn to go right. Am I lying?
No, I'm saying
Or
point
you can
blank.
just fake right and go left.
You know what I'm saying?
What he needs to do, go to the...
Usually lefty players are very crafty.
Yeah.
Go watch some Manu tape. Go watch some Harden tape.
Yeah.
Learn to be crafty with your
What
left
he
hand.
needs to do is play the summer. You're going to play in the summer league. Strip it down. Damn, fourth curse.
Listen, man. That New York lifestyle, once you off the court, boy, man, it's nice.
I understand that.
It's nice,
but
boy.
it can be nice, and it can be messed up if you don't show improve. RJ Barrett and Julius Randle are going to learn that the hard way this summer.
RJ Barrett, you got to go in the gym, bro. You got to go in the gym.
Play the summer league.
Get your shots up. Go. You know when they see the players in the summertime with those pickup games with this? I forgot the guy's name is. He's a white dude that he works on NBA players with shots and go learn to shoot the rock. Go learn, get your game better. Whatever Jalen Brunson was on training schedule wise, maybe y'all two need to team up and get your stuff together.
Play
this offseason.
Play the EBC. Play the summer league. Do something.
Because
stay active.
Man.
Just still fine, Joe.
Man.
You embarrass yourself.
And then Julius Randle.
Leave.
Leave. I like you as a player. You know, you come to work, but when the ball's not going in the hoop, it don't matter to you no more. He took a step back three. Ugh. Then the next possession took another step back and turned the ball over and put his hands on like, what's going on? Meanwhile, the man, he's running down the other side of the court.
Yep.
Scoring a bucket. And you standing there with your hands in the air.
Like dumbfounded.
Get your big butt back on defense.
What
the hell you doing?
Like I said, he needs to go. You think it's home improvement, Tim Aaron, having ass the hell up out of here.
Let me do real Randall stat line for that game.
Oh man, he pulled up the stats.
Because y'all think I'm playing around when I say that. You know,
it looks bad.
I'm not happy with Julius Randle.
For the last two seasons, I remember last year in the postseason, he made like 8 points, something like that.
Julius Randle for the
last year
scored 15 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. Right?
Yeah.
Now, if you score 15 points, you're very happy about that, right? That's a good night for you, right?
Yeah.
Not when you go 3 for 14 on the court. Okay, and 1 for 7 from 3. What am I gonna do about that, man? Huh? 3 for 14 and 1 for 7 from 3. Granted, you got on the foul line, on the free throw line, and you went 8 or 9, but you gotta get the shots down, bro.
You know, field goals, bro.
At least get half of that. If you get half of that, the Knicks are gonna go to game 7.
No, all you gotta do is just pump fake and then lean into the plane and get the foul. And then, you know,
yeah.
If he's efficient there, then it helps you out.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad because the Knicks didn't get the foul when the guy got punched in the face.
Yeah, he did. They did.
He did?
They got when Brunson punched him, friggin' won.
Oh,
so that's the new rule now. Anything above the neck and you hit somebody anyone above the neck, friggin' one call.
Right,
if they deem it as unnecessary. So you could do by accident by trying to get your hands off somebody.
What's the matter?
It's a call.
So what if you got like a fly loom, man? I just go like that.
All right, that ain't funny, man. Cut it out.
I'm just saying.
Now, the Knicks are in a very beautiful situation as far as like cap wise
and draft
wise because they have 11 draft picks for the next, 5-6 years.
Yep.
Don't let Danny Ainge.
Don't hear that.
Don't probably like we could trade up 2 picks and go up and get another pick. No.
We go for Russell Westbrook.
No.
Like, no.
Danny Ainge FaceTime James. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you got 11 draft picks. What should I do with those?
I mean, you don't want those. We need another star on this team.
You don't want those?
I don't want those.
I can see what you with them.
Yo, Bron, man, got you, man. Come here.
I'll trade you. Let's see. I'll tell you Claxton. Well, let me get 2 first rounders. Okay.
He's gonna F it up somehow. He's gonna. I don't know how.
Give me Jalen Brunson some draft picks or whatever.
I kid you not. If we see Danny Ainge and James Dolan in conversation at the end of these finals, bro, oh my God, bro, y'all not gonna hear the end of it from me.
Danny Ainge is the ultimate sweepstakes getter in terms of draft, bro.
Oh my God,
he fleeced the Nets. And then he fleeced the Timberwolves.
My man about to form Voltron after he draft picks.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? He just knows the draft. But Rando, if I'm the Knicks, and I'm sad to say it, bro, you got to trade him.
You got to go.
And I'm not saying trading you like in terms of like you're a bad player, because you're not. But as far as team chemistry wise, and trying to, get down,
Fit.
you don't fit, bro.
He need to go.
You don't fit.
Bro, listen, man, the only thing he did worthwhile was that commercial he did for the car insurance company. It's a nick in your car. It's a nick in your car. It was Julius Randle. He was that nick.
Oh,
Okay.
Man.
That was a horrible joke, but
I'm
that was a commercial,
man,
though.
He probably love his penthouse in there and be like, yo, I ain't trying
Well,
to
guess
do
what?
it,
He's got to be on the market real soon.
But
He
maybe
need to
you're gonna
go.
be in Westchester. I don't know, bro. Just figure. The Knicks got to figure it out because Brunson is balling.
Mhm.
You need somebody to compliment him.
Yep.
Mitchell Robinson surprised the hell
Julius,
out of
if you
me.
want to stay in New York, just
Now-
just go to Brooklyn, man.
Now another thing too, which is dope about the Knicks because they have the Quigley guy who got hurt, who hurt his ankle. He'll be back. Jericho sensed their potential for him. He has great potential, great upside. He'll be back.
Mhm.
So the Knicks can come back. It's got to get pieces around Brunson and get rid of the
He's the
Julius
future.
Randle.
He's the future of the team.
He's the future of the team.
Randle
bro.
is not. Get rid of Randle immediately.
Trade Randle for what you can. You got to take his contract and make 3 players out of that. Somebody's gonna want him, and then you might have to send a draft pick for a buyout. Because teams do buyouts all the time.
Maybe you can mess around and get some pieces from Sacramento,
Maybe so. You don't know.
There's a sucker every day, right?
Sucker born every day, bro. Miami's moved on. They'll be facing the Celtics, as we now all know.
Here's the thing. Here's my prediction for the finals. Celtics Lakers. There you go. I said it.
You Celtics Lakers?
I
Yep.
got
I
Miami
didn't
Lakers.
get that. We didn't get
No,
the Lakers yet.
I got Miami Nuggets. That's what I got. I got Miami.
I got Miami. Miami's. I think Miami's gonna win the.
We're going
East.
old
Because-
school, homie.
Let me tell you why I think Miami's gonna beat the Celtics. Coaching matters, and Joe Mazzulla is 34 years old. Coach Spo has been doing this for a while, bro.
A long,
Long time. And it seems like the Celtics don't cross their I's and dot their T's when it's most important. Because Ime Udoka was cracking that whip.
Yep.
He was.
Joe Mazzulla doesn't really crack that whip like that.
Nah, man. Not only that, I don't believe when push comes to shove and stuff like that, the way Jason Tatum did what he did in game 6 against the Sixers, I don't think Miami's gonna let that happen.
Nah.
I really don't.
I'm sorry, but I feel like I don't know why. I feel like it's gonna be an old school finals
It could be.
for
It
first
could
time
be.
in a long ass time.
It could be, but I don't. I guess I don't feel.
Tatum's
the
been on a
Celtics-
tear.
Yeah, but he's going against Miami. Miami's not going to do what the 76ers did and make Tatum go ISO 1-on-1. They're going to put Butler on him.
Yeah.
And they're going to do like a team. They're going to make the Celtics beat them by grinding it out.
Yeah.
Because the 76ers, game 6, they had that game in the bag.
Yep.
And they let Tatum come alive.
Dude.
And that was it. And then game 7, they had in the bag again.
And he
But
effed it up.
they effed it up when they had that flagrant 1 fall. I keep bringing the 76ers because it hurts. It hurt. Yo, I'm really, it really hurts watching that score. Like, bro,
Like-
are you serious, bro? Harden really 9 points, bro? And beat 15 points? Really?
But I'll say this though.
Come on,
We're returning
man.
back to the Knicks.
Gotta trust the process, bro.
We're returning back to the Knicks. Here's the thing.
You said I say this long enough to the Sixers fans are gonna be triggered. Like, how long am I gonna trust the process? You know?
They're
saying.
yo.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you ain't lying.
No,
But like I said, back to the Knicks.
I know Gilly was hot.
I'm proud
I
of
didn't see
y'all.
what he said.
I'm really proud of y'all.
No, I'm proud of the Knicks.
But yo,
The
have you,
chance was there.
have you seen Cameron what he did after the fact?
No.
He had like gunpoint, so he's Spike Lee to leave.
Yeah.
Yo, that be in tears.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I was crying. I was laughing so
Spike Lee,
hard.
You gotta leave the Knicks alone, man, because it's not working.
Don't you come to Brooklyn either.
Don't come to Brooklyn either. Stephen A. Smith, stay outside. Don't come over here because they don't deserve it right now. The Knicks are trash. Just get more.
Like the Knicks aren't trash per se.
They're not trash because, like I said, I didn't see Coach Tips having this turnaround so quickly.
I had zero expectations, and yet
So did I. I had low. I at best, you make the playoffs and you play hard. You
I'm
get out in
happy.
the first round, and you get knocked off the first round.
Like I said,
But the fact that they made it past the Cleveland Cavaliers, who statistically was
Should've
a
beat
top
them.
10 on statistic characters on offense and defense, for them to beat them like they did, there was hope. They can make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And it could have beaten the Heat as well.
They should be in the Heat.
It should have been the Heat, but they left the foot off the gas,
Yeah.
and that's what happened.
Listen,
And that's
man.
the Knicks nicked.
Listen,
Yeah.
man.
They ran against the wall, bro.
Play it simple.
Monty Williams turned some things around. Look where we got him.
So, yeah, good point.
You're right about that. Shoot, man.
So,
was getting fired, bro.
Hopefully,
sadness with that one.
Hopefully, next year we'll make it to the third round.
Yeah, we'll see.
To the finals. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
But to all the Knicks that actually balled out, being only Jalen Brunson.
No, but they had the cash.
I'm kidding.
For Game 6, he's the only guy that came to show up.
Yeah,
because he was a one-man wrecking crew, and they had no answer for him. And I get it. He tried his hard. Even like when they had that friggin' call foul.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter, I'm like, oh my god, there's a chance.
We
had a chance, bro.
And
but they just couldn't. They couldn't close. They couldn't stop him on defense. Second chance points were getting killed. Kyle Lowry, little bodies in the paint. I'm like, Julius Randle, why you letting Kyle Lowry body like, bro? Take him to the rack, bro.
Well, you embarrassing,
you 6'11", bro. Kyle Lowry's like 6'2", 6 foot. Why do you let this dude box you out?
This is what I was saying when I saw Joel Embiid Marcus Smart match. I'm just like, yo, if you're not dunking this ball every time this dude switch on you, what are you doing?
You soft.
Hello.
It said SAWFT. Soft. That's what Randle is.
Shit. Yo, bro,
softer than Meg Thee Stallion's ass.
If this is what was going on, bro, I'd be banging on the. I'd be dunking on Marcus Smart every time. Be looking at the crowd. Yeah, you work.
Dude is softer than a frosty like shake from Wendy's.
Shit.
Dude is softer than a teddy bear fresh from the Build-A-Bear workshop. Dude is softer than the titties on what's her name on Amani Caesar.
That's my issue with today's NBA.
That dude is soft.
There's not enough mean guys that are really great that ain't really out here popping their gums and saying, not really exploiting their matchups and stuff like that. They're being a little too nice.
Dude is softer than that beanbag chair, my dude.
Could you imagine if that was like
dude was softer than Captain Candy.
Could you imagine if that was Shaq switched to Bruce Bowen?
Woo!
What?
In the paint?
Bruce Bowen would die every play.
He would put him and he'd give him that giddy up, right him cowboy, crotch in the face.
You saw it to the Knicks?
Moving all day.
When he dunked it on and pushed him in the ground?
Yep. He was pissed. They threw the ball at his head.
Yeah.
Like, dude, give him the giddy up, right him cowboy dunk.
Every time.
All day.
We had that. The Knicks future's bright. Cool.
We have how many picks in this draft this year? Like 5 years?
We have 11 picks.
This year's draft is 5, right?
I think we have 4.
We have 4 picks?
We have 4 picks. We got 2 first, 2 second, or like 3 first. Something like that. I don't remember.
I think we have 5 picks.
It could be 5 picks. It don't we have a bunch.
And June will be really good for the Knicks. So, Dolan, please do me a favor, man.
Stay out the way.
Stay out the way.
Let them do their thing.
Fight that guy who runs the look authority in Albany. Yeah. Fight with him. Do not fight with his team. They're doing good. Do not F it up, man. Play with Billy Joel. We are anti-hater, man, right? But please, that's the 5th curse I made.
If they need money, just give them the money.
Go ahead, market. Go ahead, market.
Give them the money. Whatever they need, whatever resource they need,
curses,
they need, or okay from you, just say yes. Shut up.
It's 5-ish right now.
So I'm doing good compared to what I did back in old episodes.
Oh yeah. But see, I'm now market, so it's easy for me to get.
So now you're happy as hell because now your editing job is a lot easier now.
Very, very much easier.
Facts. We get that much closer to selling out.
I am not selling out.
So
I won't curse up again if I please don't try to sell out. I'm kidding. A lot of times, all right, guys. Like I said, people don't know.
Man, now's our time to get that Disney money. ESPN's taking a hit, bro. Got to strike while the iron's hot.
Exactly. So the fans don't know. I'm the one who goes back and cleans everything up to make sure that things is is on up and up. Eventually, we get to the Patreon and stuff. We'll figure it out. But right now, I'm doing it, and it's time consuming. But we're working better. We're getting better.
Listen, I'm doing it as considerate for my boy because I put him through hell at the beginning because I was like 0 filter. Now I'm trying to do better, because he went through hell editing. It takes like 2, 3, 4 days.
Disney money. I need Disney money, bro.
And I met his cousin one time, or his niece, whatever it was. And he's like, "This is the guy who turns all the time." Like, damn, damn. So I got to set my game up.
My daughter Regina, I love you, baby. Anyways, moving onward. So we had that series. We had those 2-3 series. Now we're down to the Lakers and Golden State Warriors.
Ooh.
This man over here bet. What'd you say? You said Warriors and what?
I said Warriors in 6. I did say Warriors.
Somebody told me Warriors going to sweep the Lakers. I said you bugged.
Nah,
I said I got the Lakers in 6. I'm going down with the ship.
I never said the Warriors. It wasn't me.
One of my boys.
Not me.
One of my boys
I knew better.
Night and day. You know who you are. You know who you both are, actually. Two of them said, the Warriors are crush the Lakers, but watch. I said, you sure? You sure about that? You sure about this, right?
Like, dude, are you sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Because statistically, since the Lakers made at the trade deadline, went to the number one defensive team in the league. So are you sure? Are you
sure about that?
You sure about this? Game 1, they steal a game. When I saw the Lakers steal game 1, I said, we got to fight.
Oh, yeah.
Game 2, they let the foot off the gas because you did what you had to do. You stole a game.
Mm-hmm.
You can get greedy, but you stole one already. So it's okay. And that's when the Lakers got blown out, like game 2, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, that lost like 25
No, listen,
points.
man, you got to get greedy on the road, bro.
Yeah, you got to get one of them.
You know?
Yeah.
You got to get one of them.
But it's the thing, though. Listen, man, Lakers were going to lose at home. That was going to happen.
Okay.
But those stars, dude, Jack Nicholson didn't show up in games for a minute.
And when the stars came out?
First time he showed up to a live Lakers game post-COVID restrictions.
Him and Denzel.
First time. Him and Denzel.
Yo, I would love to see a stat between the ticket prices between Jack Nicholson and Spike Lee. I would love to see that stat.
Know what it is?
How much have they've spent
and
being an avid fan of
what it is? I know
Lakers
Spike Lee's been over $30 million.
Shoot. Jack might be right up there too.
Jack might be at least 40, 50.
We're probably talking about like with Jack probably since like the maybe late 70s to now.
Because Jack was famous since 1969 from Easy Rider. He was in Hollywood for a hot second, like since the Roger Corman Little Shop of Horrors day. That's 1950 something, my dude.
Jesus,
like
quite a while.
I think he's been in the game for well over 5 decades.
I'm sure them tickets was cheaper back then.
Oh, it was. Oh, and he had the freaking Lakers club on top of that to boot. Where I can only imagine the stories from the Lakers club.
Can you imagine all that history as a fan, being in the Forum, seeing Wilt, Jerry West,
the Laker club.
Then you fast forward,
the debauchery of that
Magic,
club.
James Worthy.
Then you got Kobe and Shaq.
Then you got Kobe and Shaq.
There's Kobe.
Then you had Kobe, Paul Gasol.
Now LeBron.
Now you have LeBron.
That's
You
crazy
see
history,
a
bro.
who's who
of players
of generations worth of talent, generations of talent.
Yeah.
Going through it to be alive, do this, all of that, dude.
That's crazy, bro.
I better see a documentary of Jack Nicholson talking about his life as a Laker fan before he dies. I'll actually will pay money
that probably
to make that happen.
An ESPN 30 for 30 special.
Oh yeah.
Or Showtime Sports special.
Nah, ESPN gonna do it right.
No. I think Showtime Sports will do it better because it'll be uncensored.
True, that is true. So you have the Lakers and Warriors. It was tied up a piece.
And let Mass Appeal produce it.
True. Yes. And then game 3 and game 4.
You hear me, Nas? I give you a free idea. I'm gonna get paid.
I think the Lakers they curve stomped them, right?
Yep.
Look it up.
I think so.
No, my bad. Yes, about that. But I gave Mass Appeal a good idea for that Nick Nicholson Laker fandom story.
Yeah, they should.
So
they have to do it.
I mean, now it's on Cali and stuff, so they might as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did.
Exactly.
They curve stomped them in game 3. They returned the favor, and it was like a 30-point loss.
Yeah.
Right. And then game 4, it was nip and tuck, and that's when I think Poole missed the shot in game 1.
Yep.
Game 1 he missed a shot, and game 4
He missed a shot as well.
I think they have to put the clamps on him.
I remember one dude was talking about Jordan Poole just taking like these ill-advised shots like 6 feet away from the 3-point line because he thinks he's Steph. That's
Because
why.
you know why?
It's $500,000 on a date.
Because last year he was doing it.
He's
but
a munch.
Remember, no, Walt. Remember, he was starting for Steph Curry.
Yep.
And they gave him the green light, and he was making those shots.
Yeah.
Last year.
Not this year.
This year he was making them, but he wasn't starting lineup.
Yeah.
He come off the bench.
He's not Steph, bro. I don't care how green that light might have been for him, bro. He's
It was
not
a no-go this year.
Steph.
Okay.
Yo.
Then game 4, the Lakers inked by, getting it 104-101 as they took a 3-1 lead.
See, ever since Draymond did what he did, bro. He affected Poole this season, bro.
But see,
I want to give him an excuse.
I blame Ice Spice for this one.
Yeah.
We're going to get into all that.
I blame Ice Spice. I'll be that.
Then game 5, Golden State changed the lineup out, and then until game 6, they're like, the Lakers like, you know what? We got it back to the crib. And I was nervous.
Yo.
I can't front. I was nervous.
Yo.
I was like, bro, this is game 5. If you can end it, it's a race to 4. End it right now. But the way the game was going, I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
Yo, there's actually a video of I guess I know who they're playing, but I think it was a home game. Draymond's coming through the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
And after that, as he's coming, he sees Aisha Curry and Cannon Curry's Steph's son, and after that he's looking to give Cannon Curry tap, and then you see Cannon winding up a punch. He's winding up a punch, and Aisha give him a look, and then he finally gives him a dap. He stops doing what he's doing. He's like, my man. I'm like, yo, this kid is smart. He saw something. Why would he just do that?
Maybe that's how they get up between each other. I don't know, man.
Oh man!
Listen, man, you might have saw that tape, bro.
I don't know.
He might saw Poole slipping.
And then Game 6, the Lakers put it on them with one of the solid defensive efforts I've ever seen him.
Dude, I'm gonna say is this: they're gonna lose in front of that star-studded crowd. It's not gonna happen.
Who?
Lakers.
They weren't gonna lose that game.
No, I'm saying
they weren't gonna lose that game.
No, they were gonna lose that game.
No, they weren't gonna lose that game.
No, dude,
the way how they came out, intensity-wise,
dude. Like I said, Jack Nicholson was front and center in that game. When he's there, you better show and prove. You better bust your ass, because you cannot lose in front of that dude. You can't.
But it's not only that, you just not trying to see 7 games in that.
No,
Steph Curry.
You are
just not.
When you are an older team, right?
Yeah.
It's the race to 4.
It's one and done.
It's a race to 4. You want to get done
as
fast as possibly can. So
right.
I don't have time to be playing around with you to go 6-7 games.
You want to limit?
If I can get it done in 4, if I can sweep you, I'm happy.
Yeah. Now, when you're an older aging team, you can't be.
No, I can't. No. We got to end it quick because my legs are not recuperating that fast. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a toll.
Yeah.
Game 6, bro. It was, and the way the defensive plan the Lakers had for the Warriors, they couldn't make a shot, bro.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson, my God.
Listen, this is one of those times where we're having a big man like AD helps.
Yes.
Because when them jump shots ain't going down, but you can't really get to the lane because he's either altering your shot or blocking your shot, that's a problem. It leaves your offense stagnant and stuff like that. And now that's where that gap, builds, because once you make a defensive stop, you get that energy to go to the offense and just keep him making it count and stuff like that. Because the thing with Golden State is it was always their 3-point shooting, jump shooting team.
It was a 3-point shooting and they're in the paint scoring because they can do backcourt cuts like nobody's business.
Yeah. But if you ain't moving without the ball and you ain't hitting the shot, it don't matter.
Klay Thompson, the injuries finally caught up to you, bro. Maybe it's time to take some time off, recuperate, because it's hard to go back to back every year, especially for a guy who had an Achilles injury and an ACL injury too, back to back.
Injuries.
And you rushed in to come back in.
Should have rushed.
And then before that, you guys been getting deep in the playoffs, and stuff like that. It does take its toll.
It takes a toll. Not everybody can be LeBron James, bro, and try to will your team to these deep runs.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on you. Now, people was calling, Steph Curry like, oh my God, bro. They had a good game plan.
Yeah, good run.
They made sure that listen, Steph, see that 3 ball you have? All those screens you go through, you're not getting that. We're gonna make you work. And especially on the defensive side, we're gonna make you really work. So when it comes time for you to jack up those shots, your legs ain't there.
I.e. Joker. When you're making players like Steph Curry, if you let Steph Curry and Joker off the hook defensively,
they'll kill you.
You deserve what you get.
They're gonna kill you. That's why I feel the Lakers have it in 6 against Denver, because AD's gonna make Joker work.
Yeah,
Joker's not gonna stand around and he can't stand there. LeBron, I'm gonna make those dudes go in the paint and work. If they make him work, LA will win this in 6 games. If they don't make Joker work, they're gonna be in a heap of trouble.
Yeah.
Now, for Golden State, they have a lot of discussions to talk about because their cap. So I heard about the new CBA. They changed the laws now. So as far as having cap flexibility, you really don't have it anymore like that.
Yeah, no, you're right. I don't think with the way this season played out for them, I don't think they're trying to deal with going over that cap and paying them ridiculous taxes, bro.
And then also
they don't have a team where you could be like, I'm going to take a chance because I think we could get another chip or next 2 years.
They don't have it.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Draymond is due for player option. Clay's due for $41 million.
Yep.
You got Poole. You have Wiggins. You have Steph Curry. You have I think they say like the Warriors have like 80% of the salary cap tied to like 5 players. That and the Suns too. The Suns have 4 players tied at 87.
So pretty much they can do nothing in the draft.
The little wiggling you have to get veteran minimum players. You have to pick players that that are like that can go to the team that nobody wants.
Yeah, and
they're going to be vets that just journeyman and make it work.
So Draymond has opt-in?
He has a player option this year.
Oh, he's an opt-in. He ain't throwing away $37 million.
$28 million he gets.
He's not.
He's right.
Leave that on the table.
Unless they work a deal out between if the 3 of them come together and say no, we want to restructure a contract, then they can probably break it up and pay like half the value for the next 2 years and still get your money back. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know what the NBA bylaws are made of. We're gonna fight out and see. The Warriors need a big that can score. Because Draymond Green, you got exposed, unfortunately.
The Warriors have been able to get away with a lot of Draymond's lack of production offensively because of the other things he does well.
Yes.
But also they also had competent
shooters.
Bigs. You had Bogut in the past. You had JaVale McGee who did really great work for you at the time and stuff like that. I don't know how the Boogie Cousins situation fell apart. I thought that might have worked because there's other things that he can do.
Boogie wasn't Boogie.
Yep.
And James Wiseman, they couldn't use him the way they wanted to use him. That's why they traded him. Because he was like a top pick, James Wiseman. Top 5 pick.
Yeah, I think it was like a top 5 pick for sure.
Yeah, so
man.
The Warriors, the league finally caught up. So what you gonna do?
Well, it's either they might as well try to go for actually it might not be even be possible. They might as well try to get a Rudy Gobert type player.
He's not unless you sweeten the pot. What are you gonna give up?
I'm just saying type player.
Oh yeah,
type player.
Who's out there that's like unless you get an Andre Drummond,
because you need a big that's gonna do
what Draymond does,
the dirty work offensively and defensively. You need a defensive presence. They need a defensive presence in the paint
because Kevon Looney can only grab so much boards. Yeah, he's a rebounder. Mm-hmm. As far as him being a defender and rebound, he's not a defender.
No,
he don't man the paint like that.
Nope.
And Darvin Ham's game plan worked to perfection. Steve Kerr tried to junk up the game, try to go smaller and smaller and smaller to pull AD out, and it didn't work.
No.
And that's why they got out in 6 games.
Nah, but also AD realized what they were doing is okay. So if I'm going to be in the perimeter defensively, I gotta have active hands.
Yep.
And stuff like that. Play the passing lanes and things like that, or get back enough in the low block to contest a shot, alter a shot, block a shot, and stuff like that. Yeah.
It's gonna be a while till I get over this. It's a race to 8 now for the Lakers.
Yep.
I think they have it in them to get there. And if they get there, I'm letting you guys know, podcast members and those who listen to the podcast, I will be insufferable if LeBron James gets that 5th title. You will not. You're gonna hate. Y'all gonna hate me, fans, especially the guy next to me right here on my left.
Yep.
He's gonna hate me the worst, boy. He's gonna be so. He's gonna be super triggered if LeBron gets rings number 5. Oh my gosh! What?
We're all gonna be sick.
Mad. He was mad when LeBron got in the bubble. If he gets it for 5th ring,
listen, I'm banking on Joker doing me a solid. If Joker can prolong this another season, I got a lot of bragging rights.
I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah.
I really do, because I don't hate LeBron, but I don't still want to see him win another title.
Nah, all because of his fans.
Yes, exactly.
No, for me it's reverse.
No, not his fans.
Laker fans.
LeBron stands. All because of his stance.
Yes. Now I'm looking reverse, because had LeBron got bounced out how the Suns did,
they
would be killing him.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
But Kevin Durant gets a pass. Joel Embiid gets a pass now, because now they're gonna blame on Doc Rivers. Your boy Kawhi Leonard's gonna get a pass. Oh, my knee.
He has a torn meniscus. What the hell? Wait, Wait. Hold on. What passes has Kawhi Leonard gotten over the last 2 or 3 years? Please tell me.
He's very quiet.
Please tell me.
I don't see him in the newspaper at all.
Please tell me.
They don't talk about Kawhi like that.
Whoa. Who doesn't talk about Kawhi like that?
They don't talk about Kawhi like that.
Who? Stephen A. doesn't talk about him like that.
He recently did because he was tired of his nonsense.
No. It wasn't recent. Stephen A's been on Kawhi's ass for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yep.
Shannon Sharp doesn't talk about Kawhi like that? Please tell me Shannon Sharp doesn't talk about Kawhi like that. Please, with an honest face, tell me Shannon Sharp does not talk about Kawhi like that.
Two. I'm talking about the overall media. They don't scrutinize him like that.
Oh, come on, man.
They don't scrutinize Kawhi like that, bro. Not like how they scrutinize LeBron.
Chris Broussard didn't mention anything about Kawhi Leonard about load management, right? He didn't say nothing about that? Him and Rob Parker didn't talk about it?
Well, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's not circled in the spotlight like how he is.
Shoot.
The amount of unfair treatment LeBron gets and how much love that he should receive, but he doesn't get it, is ridiculous to me.
Listen, LeBron has his lovers, LeBron has his critics, and LeBron has his haters. You know,
another thing. I'm upset. I want LeBron to get a fifth one because I got people in my DMs all scripted. What do you mean what's scripted? Come on, the Warriors. You saw the Warriors through that game. Really? The Warriors didn't throw that game away.
Ain't no scripted, bro.
It's not scripted.
They lost.
They lost.
Okay.
Play it simple.
I had a friend of mine told me, the Warriors have come back.
No, they're
3-1
not.
Because why? Because it's about the money. If the league wants them to make money. They're not making no money, bro. You gotta win the game. If you can't win the game, I'm gonna tell you, bro. They're not the same team.
Exactly.
No.
Because no one know what the problem was? It was because they were shooting the ball so well, and all those threes was raining on people's heads.
Yeah.
And the three ball looked so nice. They thought it was normal. It's not. Right now, where you're starting to see a shift in basketball, where it was shooters. Now we're going back to you need bigs and wings to win you chips. It's okay to have shooters, but you need a big, you need a wing. If you don't got those, you don't have those. You're at SOL.
You always needed bigs and wings to win these things.
Yes.
If we put a comparison of the last Finals MVPs versus wings and bigs compared to guards, it is an alarming disparity.
Very alarming. Very alarming. But hey,
outside of Steph Curry, I could name you probably the last 5 or 6 Finals MVPs, and I can tell you they've pretty much all been small forwards.
Yeah. Or shooting guards who are tall, i.e. Kobe Bryant.
He was the last one.
And MJ.
The last shooting guard. Well, the last definitive shooting guard to win the Finals MVP.
Yeah. So you need a wing and big, and that's what the game is shifting now to, because you can shoot up all those shots, but when those shots don't fall, you SOL.
It's true.
And you've seen it right now. All right, y'all. This next song right here is going to be played from Suhkiana and Afro beat. It's with Casamigos. Shout out to my girl Speedy. And we'll be right back with more on Make a Podcast.
Casamigos. Mad. Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. I want to drink the Casamigos. Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. I want to drink the Casamigos. Bad man, you me like. You know I really want you to stay the night. Casamigos, lot of ice. Me want put this good in your life. Bad man, you me like. You know I really want you to stay the night. Casamigos, lot of ice. Me want put this good in your life.
Bad girl, are you me like? Love it when you whine everything tight. I know you want it, got your thing right. We go do one to the sunrise. Bad girl, are you me like? Love it when you whine everything tight. I know you want it, got your thing right. We go do one to the sunrise.
Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup. I want to drink the Casamigos.
Pour it in my cup. Pour it in my cup.
Pour it in my cup. I want to drink the Casamigos. 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 Casamigos.
Mad.
cup. I want to drink the Casamigos.
Indeed, here again. Man. You know, this episode feels very sports centric. We apologize because, you know, the NBA has been having exciting games. Also, shout out to the NHL. I've been watching the hockey games, bro.
So have I.
It's really, really good. The Devils, man.
On a tear.
They tried, but Carolina Panthers
got them.
No, sorry, the Carolina Hurricanes got them, bro.
Is the Panthers or Hurricanes?
Hurricane. Carolina Panthers football team.
Oh, sorry.
Carolina Hurricanes is the NHL team.
Who thought Southern State would beat another state?
No,
in hockey.
It happens, man. I believe the Kraken, which is an expansion team,
Seattle, right?
It's going against Dallas, and I'm trying to see who won that matchup. Kraken lost. Dallas won the series 2-1.
Wow.
If the Kraken have won, they'll been the second expansion team to make it. Because remember the Golden Knights did it,
a
couple years ago to the finals. So the Kraken were trying to make their way, but it's what it is. So good. Hats off to Dallas for getting that far.
Mm-hmm.
Hats off Seattle for making a run like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. Now, that being said, you know, it's Sunday morning. You know, waking up. Just being myself. We were talking because Saturday night I had the wedding. Yeah. Shout out to the good folks at the Wesley Hill Country Club in upstate New York for their wedding. I ran the photo booth, and my associate, well, the main guy, he did the DJ, and if I had to go back and forth, whatever. Cool, I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Everything right in the world, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Everything was right in the world, right? I'm sleeping, mind my business. I wake up in the morning time. When I check my news, I either do Google News or Grounded News or Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
You used to go to Twitter?
Still go to Twitter. Damn it, I put another time in there.
Sorry.
It's all right.
It's still a reliable source, just not the comment.
That's 6 curses.
Just not the comment section.
You know what I mean? I check the, you know, that section.
I mean, it's not like he's paying for a blue check.
No.
Ridiculous.
I'm just checking the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a wasteland over there, man.
I go to Twitter. I see John Morant. I said,
trending.
Why is John Morant trending?
His season's over.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got blown out.
Why?
In the first round.
The season's over. This should be trending. Then I go to the Score, which is the app, the Score app.
Yeah, of course.
And I see John Morant suspended. I said,
already?
Suspended?
Again?
We've been over this before.
Suspended for what? You already got in trouble already. Why did they suspend you for again? I guess the league finally came down, you know? I'm thinking.
Okay.
Then I read more into the story. John Morant suspended for a gun. I said, well, yeah, we already saw the gun race. What you talking about? I go back to Twitter. Because I'm thinking it's the same video.
Yep.
No, it's not. You know what it is?
What?
It's John Morant in a vehicle that he's driving, listening to NBA Youngboy, with his friend, right?
On a new video.
On a new video. I'm thinking nothing of it. Until his homeboy makes a gun thing, the gun hands, gesture. And John Morant has something cold in his hand too as well.
Got a piece.
I'm thinking it's a cell phone.
Nope.
But no. Because Twitter is smart. Social media is smart. Freeze the frame.
There you go, slow motion.
John Morant has a gun in his hand.
We're gonna see it.
A real one?
A real one.
Real blicky.
Damn.
A real
He's not big
Roscoe.
on charades.
You know?
I hate you for saying that. I hate you for saying that. You know what? I'm gonna say it like everybody said it online. All right, ready?
Say it again.
Again.
That's what happened, kids. Again.
I said, no way. It's not real. I don't believe it. It's fake.
Fake news?
And then you see it again.
Then I see it again be posted.
Back.
Then I see it again be posted.
And to the left.
Then I see it again be posted.
Back.
Then I
to the
go
left.
on IG. I said, wait, hold on, time out. All the news sites, news blog sites, all the news.
Shade Room, Hollywood
all the,
Unlocked.
you know. I
Hood Report.
I go on Twitter in my inbox. One of my guys who's a sports journalist. I see him say John Morant's a new fool. I said, it's noon. I have crack in my eye. I don't believe what I'm seeing. It's not real. So I rub my eyes again. I look at the video one more time. There's John Morant on a Saturday afternoon with his friends, and not even on his page, y'all. On his friend's page, okay? His friend, the guy who's in the passenger side of the vehicle, his homeboy, has John Morant standing on the top of his car, reciting NBA YoungBoy's newest album that he just dropped, reciting lyrics, having a grand old time. They're driving down the street. They get to one of the verses of the song. His homeboy puts a gun finger out, turns the camera left, focuses at John Morant because he's singing with him too. And John Morant, ill-advised, he pulls a blicky out. His homeboy then moves the camera down to his chest. And then they both laugh about it.
Off camera.
His friend was
while the phone's facing to his chest.
His friend trying to figure out, like, man, you could have just done the gun fingers too. Just like, nah. My budget's a little different. Let me show off the gun.
Like Eddie Guerrero. Like, that's what they did to you. Like, about the sorry video he did, the whole interview. He's very apologetic, not him. I lied. That's what happened.
Shout out to Charmaine the God. I mean,
shout out to Eddie Guerrero.
Some donkeys of the day just write themselves.
And yes, he was donkey of the day as he rightfully earned that title. You know, he was a straight up jackass, playing with the Roscoe like he did just almost lose your job the first time around, and lost a couple of dollars because you were suspended for how many games last time?
8.
8 games.
But really 2 because the team suspended him. And the league said 8, so he already served time served.
So he got 6 games.
So basically, he had 2 games suspended by the league.
All right,
on top of the 6 games for the team.
Yeah,
and then 2 games by the league.
So I can safely say, when he had his first take of the IG Live, and the gun on the IG Live the first time around.
Mind you, he didn't have the gun like, you know, he picked it like it was cheese.
Yeah.
Like, and put it down.
Crap cheese single.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's playing craps and you know he's intoxicated.
I was the first person. Well, I was the first person. I was one of the first people to say, listen, the slap in the wrist ain't enough.
He did say that.
I don't recommend it. You guys is being too soft on them. And look where we are right now.
Strike 2. And here's the thing, people. You realize the dude is going to F up the bag big time. You know what it is? He is practically a $200 million man. In terms of endorsements with Powerade, endorsements with Nike, the NBA deal, all that stuff. Yo, dude, what the hell's wrong with you?
If they take it to the next level where I know they could take it, these jokes is gonna just fly out of here.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna get it in a different type of way.
Oh yeah, no,
he never spoke about the John Morant story in the pod. First incident.
I think we did touch on it, but we didn't really go into the situation.
Probably.
We might have touched on it, but like I said, a lot of people was like, oh, he's young and blah.
Listen.
And stuff like that.
I'm going to say this point blank. Sorry for jumping ahead.
It's okay.
Here's the thing, right? I haven't seen other superstars of his age, doing dumb-ish like that.
Gilbert Arenas back in the day.
Well, one.
And even he told him after this incident, he told him, listen, man, lay low.
Cut it out.
Cut your hair.
Yeah.
Focus on basketball.
This was months ago.
He told him that.
Yeah. And he came back again and said the same thing again. So, bro, it's over for you.
This was a guy who did arguably worse than what you did.
Yeah.
He had the guns in the locker room, in the facility.
Because over
gambling, some gambling BS or whatever it was.
Cards game or something.
Yeah.
Like, this ain't the hood.
He out inside the locker room.
Like a dumbass.
Along with injuries, that really altered Gilbert's career.
He lost everything pretty much.
Right then and there. Went down the train. Down the toilet bowl.
Because now you can't be trusted. If you bring a gun to your damn locker room, how can you be trusted to do anything other than be a problem for a team?
But, we're not talking about Gilbert Arenas.
Mm-hmm.
John Morant.
You would think people will learn from the dumbassery of other people. Nope, because here we are. Another jackass who plays with a gun, who's playing games with his livelihood and the lives of people who are dependent of his cash flow. Listen, once you enter the professional league of sport, you're not just a person. You are an institution. You are a business.
Talk about it.
You are a face of an organization, like it or not.
Talk about it.
You are a role model to these kids, like it or not. That's what you sign up for. You don't think so? But it's right there. You are a face of an organization.
But it's part of his Second Amendment. He has right to bear arms.
I'm going to curse
again. I'm going to curse again. But you know
I'm not saying that he cannot have firearms.
We're not saying that.
We're not saying that.
At all.
Okay? You can have your firearm, but when you work for a company like the NBA that had a bad boy image going on in the 70s and it cleaned up in the 80s when people were snorting cocaine
and getting dropped on
the court, and David Stern, the czar, came down and made it a lucrative business.
Mm-hmm. To the point that people could not wear street clothes on the court because they wear 3-piece suits.
Because he knew that he said this. I remember the league was tape delayed. It wasn't a lucrative business like it was now. 30, 40 years ago.
David Stern turned that organization around.
He turned it around and made sure it was still profitable. You young punks don't understand.
And a lot of you hated this dude. We personally, some of us in the room actually hate him too. But now getting from the forest beyond the trees, we see why he did what he did. The NBA would not be a multi-billion-dollar organization.
No, it would not. Without
David Stern. So love him or hate him, and a lot of us hate him. Reality is he turned that organization around. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, a lot of you idiots would not be getting the millions y'all getting without David Stern.
No.
Yes.
Without David Stern, without Michael Jordan, without all these other influential figures who still mean something to this very day.
He helped engineer the expansion to China.
Yes.
You know how big it is for the NBA to be in China?
And how they have the global NBA league. Globally.
FIBA, right?
No, I think simple like they have like a CARES program globally for the NBA.
Yeah, you're right.
So they have players they reach out to players in Africa, China, all over the world.
Brazil,
all over
Eurasia,
the world.
all over.
He'd be hard pressed to be listening to NBA young boy gun toting in China. It would never happen.
Maybe in Hong Kong, but not in China. They will ban his record outright.
It would never happen. I could safely tell you that right now.
They'll ban it outright.
It would never happen.
They'll ban it outright. You'll never get no spin at all in China.
And the fact that John Morant got caught with the blicky on himself. It wasn't caught by somebody else. It was caught by himself. You's a new fool, bro. You have generational wealth, money coming to you. You are in your 20s. He's 24, 25?
23.
He's 23.
23.
You have a
with
whole
$200 million.
A whole career ahead of you.
If you arc your career for the next 10 to 15 years,
you can
easily pull $500 million.
Thank you.
Just from the league itself.
And endorsements as well.
With your endorsements, you might get $750 million.
Yeah, before taxes.
Or a billy.
This dude could easily be on his way to a billy by the age of 30.
30, yes.
You'll be a billionaire by 33. You are making generational wealth that will help your family for
life.
For generations.
You're gonna set your kids
up
with a trust fund and everything. What the F are you doing, bro?
And this is just basketball.
Dudes will give their left nuts to be in the position you are in right now.
There are players or former NBA players are playing in
I
Taiwan.
wish they had your
Dwight Howard is playing overseas.
Yep.
Your boy, you told him earlier, Stephon Marbury is playing overseas.
Yep. AI is playing overseas.
AI is playing overseas. All these former players that had the talent to play in the league got forced out because either they were uncoachable or they're too old or nobody wanted them anymore.
Or their egos pretty much.
Or their egos is as big as the sun and they don't want them anymore. And here you are with the talent in the world on your fingertips and you out here doing, I'm sorry y'all, dumb. Just dumb.
I'm going to add on to that.
Just to get a rap.
Now.
For what?
Exactly. Like, listen.
You want to be a rapper? Quit playing basketball and go focus on rapping.
You do a Dame Lillard situation and be Dame Dollar and still be in the NBA.
Yes.
And truth be told, shout out to Dame Lillard. That track you did with freaking Raphael Sadiq, I love that track. I don't care what anybody says. Listen, you are a dope rapper.
There's a lot of talented individuals out here not doing that. Victor Oladipo makes really dope music and he plays basketball.
Kobe was a rapper. Kobe was a rapper.
Top tier rapper not doing something. There would never be a day, God rest his great soul, that we'd ever see Kobe Bryant gun-toting on IG Live.
Exactly.
It would never happen, bro.
He will jump over a car on IG Live.
Yeah, jump over a pool of snakes.
Yeah, on IG Live.
But for him to have a gun
never
in his hand,
never.
And I get it.
And he's from the streets. He's from the area of LA.
In Philly, and was outside.
Philly in LA. Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy Butler. You know about his backstory of this man bouncing from home to home as a kid growing up? He was basically poor.
Where was he? What
his family kicked him out of his house as a kid.
Yeah. What
Chicago.
Oh, South Side. Oh,
yes, he was out there roaming the streets, bro. Jimmy Butler has a case to be that guy, to be like John Morant on the streets
and
doing
fight all the
effery.
odds.
And he fought all the odds to be where he's at right now. And look at this man.
Because he should have been nothing more than a statistic. Let's be told.
Yes.
Yeah.
The man was kicked out of his house since he was 7 years old.
He was set up for failure from the giddy up.
Bounced around from home to home of friends of his at school till he got to high school.
Yep.
And the family took him in.
Yep.
And he became the guy he is now.
Now I bet his family must be kicking themselves in the ass right now for doing what he did to him. Because now you ain't gonna sniff $1 from him. I ain't for a funeral.
My whole thing is just like there's nothing that's come out that has indicated
I think the same thing happened to Gilbert Arenas too.
Yep.
His backstory. His mother gave him up. He had to live with his dad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
But you know what it is? Here's the thing, guys. A lot of these players, some of these players came from the hooders of hoods.
LeBron James is a prime example of that.
Isaiah Thomas was from the South Side.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, Jordan was born in Brooklyn for F6.
Moved to South Carolina, and Isaiah Thomas protected Jordan's back in Chicago because Isaiah Thomas
he could have been got
was
easily.
from out there.
Yep.
Magic Johnson went through the struggles for where he came up.
Inglewood,
Michigan.
right?
From Michigan.
Sorry, from Detroit, right?
No, French.
I think Grand Rapids or
Grand
something?
Rapids like that.
Oh, with the racism. Oh,
Yeah.
whoo,
Shannon
Lord.
Sharp.
Rural South
Georgia. Him and his brother Sterling Sharp.
Super racist.
Bruh, Shannon Sharp said, I didn't go to the bathroom in our home until I was in my 20s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mind you, he was born in this is the 80s he had this problem going
Deep,
on.
dirty South.
Yep.
His first time using the bathroom inside
20
was
years
because of his
old.
brother, when he went to college, and his brother Sterling Sharp
Jesus
bought his
Christ.
mother and grandparents a house because Sterling Sharp was going pro.
Jesus Christ, man, that's crazy. And he even went through the worst of the worst.
I've been using the outside for my bathroom for all my life. It's not until I got to my 20s.
Yeah, but you had actual plumbing in the bathroom.
because they didn't have indoor plumbing in his house.
Nope.
And he was in a rural
Yes,
rural
because they
area.
were poor. Poor. They didn't know they were poor, but they were poor.
Dude, when he told me that story, it hit
And
hard.
you got John Morant, who has mommy and daddy, living in the suburbs,
Clarence.
living the good life, and you out here trying to run around and be like NBA young boy?
Clarence!
Let me tell you something, John Morant. You a new fool, and I hope you lose 40 games this season. I hope Adam Silver comes down with the hammer on top of your head. Hard. Because, a hard head makes a soft ass.
Yeah, he is soft.
And guess what? You about to get tenderized. You guys for Adam Silver about to go and mess up your money because it's embarrassing, bro.
And not only that, they have Negroes in freaking Cali are G checking you right now. Come through.
Come through. Since you so big and bad.
And throw up gang signs and ish. Like, yo, come through.
Shoot.
We want to see you.
Kevin was saying, I was saying it should do down for like 2 years and stuff like that. Kevin was like, that's a bit hard. I'm like, listen, man, if this
I didn't curse.
If there's not an extreme example made out of dude, this is gonna continue to go.
But here's the thing, right? Yo, when Keyshawn said that dudes out here are like G checking him, like, yo, you really about that life? Come through.
No, because my thing is just like,
why put yourself in that situation?
That right there, and it's just like, it's not just him. It's a generational thing.
But it's been like that for a long time. Because here's the thing. Like Drake said in the song "Think Me Now," we have people who are artists that want to be ball players, and we have ball players that want to be artists.
Yes,
that's true.
Same thing with ball players want to be gangsters, and gangsters want to be ball players. Like no one can be Pee Wee Kirkland. You can't do both games.
No.
Those days are gone. You can't. You can't. Sorry. That's 8 curses.
I'm just not trying to hustle backwards.
Have we learned from Pee Wee Kirkland? You can't do it, man. And he was the best to do it.
Yeah.
And he tell y'all don't do it.
I think that's the one that was hustling
while playing
pro, right? Yeah.
Not playing pro, but playing street ball. He was playing at a Rucker. He was a legend.
No, there was a guy. They had an ESPN story about him hustling while he was in the league.
I forgot what it was.
And he got hit I think he got hit with a RICO charge.
Yep.
Look it up.
I think it was Pee Wee Kirkland.
No, it was somebody else. Like he actually played professional.
Oh, real got a RICO?
Yeah, he got a RICO.
Woo! Lord have mercy. Like, guys, listen, man. People keep telling. Listen, hip hop artists been telling you from the days where we're in the hood, telling you, yo, we were working our asses off to get out the hood, to set our families up for generations. Wu-Tang is the greatest example, because some of those cats in the Wu-Tang were knuckleheads and drug dealers and goons, and we're about that life on Staten Island. And look what happened now. You have people who are going to MIT lecturing people. You have people who are owning brands, directors, producing for soundtracks for movies. The whole nine. Like, yo, they really killing it. Yo, Method Man's not being called Zaddy to some of these women who are thirsty as hell about this dude. Like, what's her name? Jizza is teaching at MIT. He has a degree, a PhD in a science field that is unheard of.
No, it is because and
these are the streets, from the hood. Look how they blossom.
They come from an era where this wasn't a matter of joking. This was like, life or death. And then when you see your fortunes turn around, and then now you're making money, you're able to help your family out, and now you're starting a family of your own. They're like, yo, I can't be on this type of time.
Exactly. You can't be on the block anymore.
And it's even sad because he has a daughter, bro.
Morant?
John Morant has a daughter, bro.
You're crapping.
No, I'm not.
No,
she's an infant. She's probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 or whatever. But it's just like, yo, bro, you need to show her a better example of that. The last thing you want is you in the state that you're in, and she pulling up with dude, and that's the type of time that dude's on and stuff like that. You wouldn't be cool with that?
No, you're not. And you can say, oh, what you with the street dude for?
So the guy name was Greg Cadillac Anderson. Ooh. He got hit with possession for distribute cocaine.
What team
while playing for the? I think he got drafted by the Spurs, ended up for Detroit, and ended up in Atlanta. You know what? I think he was on Vlad TV. The same guy, this NBA player, him, Cadillac Anderson. Let me look it up.
That's crazy.
That would have surprised me.
Nah, but I didn't know he made that far to the NBA. I did not know that. But guys, look at you saying, guys. Listen, here's the thing, man. Like, if you want to play with your guns, whatever, do and have a gun collection, you have more than enough money to do it, but do it in a safe way. Go to a gun range. Do it. Own some property so you can shoot in the backyard without being a total jackass and driving on the highway with friends, waving the gun to some song. Listen, you could listen to NBA YoungBoy all you want in the back of your home, line it up dummies for target practice. Go that route. Why you had to be extra for? Like, why? You just spent for 8 games. The last time you were caught with a blicky in a club. Or like a Kraft single cheese slice.
It's just stupid.
And people say, "Oh, he's young. Give him a chance." Nah, that's a cop out. I refuse.
And shout out to Michael Wilbon telling us, listen, I'm not getting those sneakers for you, my guy.
Yeah.
Not getting them.
I'll find out next week who the guy was. That name.
I'm not buying the sneakers. That's for damn sure.
Ja Morant?
Nope.
Look, man, you have a mega endorsement deal from Powerade.
Yep.
The trajectory you was on, you had a nice deal from Nike that could have been a lifetime deal.
Yep.
Now that's in jeopardy. All because you can't stay off the IG Live. Foolishness.
I remember seeing this video. This guy said it on he saw a video from IG Live. They go, "Stay off of IG Live, dumbass. Why? You about to F up $200+ million.
And now the deal don't kick into next year. And we don't know if the language of the contract, if it's gonna be validated.
But here's the thing, what the NBA is, you gotta understand.
They could just void it.
And the NBA PA.
They could void it.
NBA PA, yeah.
Here's the thing, it's something called a morality clause.
Yes.
Yep. And a lot of people say, "Oh, you have a gun, you can do whatever you want. He has a right to remember." No, jackass.
Because you work for the league.
You work for the league. You represent the league. It's a morality clause in every. I guarantee you, a majority of athletes' contracts, there are morality clauses in every sports team union, every union in a sports league. There's a morality clause. Well, maybe not the NFL, but that's the point. I'm kidding. But you know what I mean. But you do something that should damage the. Sorry, I messed curse again.
The damage to
the brand.
The brand. They're gonna come down with you on your top.
And come hard. You committed damn near murder. They will make an example out of your ass just so nobody can do the same dumb ish again.
Bro, he has no leverage on this, and
none.
And even if they decide to rip that contract up and stuff like that,
I won't feel sorry for him.
I don't believe there's a lawyer touching that case.
Oh no, he's automatic loss because he did it to himself. Because this video evidence right there. There's a whole rap sheet on Twitter that will pretty much corroborate for what they think of his behavior is.
So let's go down to the list of his behavior, right?
Go ahead.
His past transgressions we have right.
Let's play some like Price is Right music right there. Like,
no,
play some entertainment music for this one.
I don't have it there. So we had we spoke about him having the gun in the club, right? This year, March of this year,
go ahead,
had a weapon in the club in Denver. Okay,
they killed a kid in Denver for walking in a coat in springtime.
All right,
you brought a gun to the.
Yeah,
you're asking for trouble, man.
Then
I need to wave the gun in the strip club, man. It only makes sense.
I can make it rain and make it hail, right?
Then last year,
sparks fly.
He had an incident in the mall with a kid at a Finish Line store.
And an underage kid at that.
Underage kid because the kid was selling sneakers to his mom. Mm-hmm. His mother felt type of way. Mm-hmm. She called Ja. Ja came to the Finish Line. The poor kid had locked himself into the storage, back in the back room.
Yeah.
So they can't get to him. The store called security guard.
Yep.
And security guard and Ja Morant and company get into it.
Slapped him up.
At the mall.
Yep. With all these witnesses.
So all the witnesses there. And I think they punched the kid, they punched the security guard and said, "We'll come see you later." Okay? That's just one. Then he had another incident of him playing a pickup game with a kid in the neighborhood. Right?
Snuffed him, probably.
And he snuffed the kid. Right? And he pulled the gun out on the kid.
Like they say, white man can't jump. What type of issue is this?
All right? And the reason why the kid hit was scrapping because apparently he threw the kid through the ball in his face. But if you're over there playing super aggressive.
With the street ball.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm 17 years old. I'm going against Ja Morant.
I'm going hard body.
I'm going to go hard body, bro.
Make a name for myself.
I got to do something.
Yeah.
Now, granted, it might go over the edge, but guess what? You're an NBA player.
You have more composure than a 17-year-old kid. But that's also the case.
I mean, you're in the league. Your money's guaranteed. What you mad about?
Yeah.
Like, you're good.
Right?
Okay, you get embarrassed on social media, but guess what? You're still a multimillionaire.
Then he had an incident I heard that I didn't know about this incident of him with his sister at a volleyball game or basketball game that they had where the crowd was getting into with his family member on the court. John Morant and his crew pull up to the game, have a discussion with the girl, snatch the girl's phone, and breaks the girl's phone. Not to mention the same issue you had with Shannon Sharp at the Lakers game.
Oh, remember that part when Uncle Shay put hands on him.
Put hands on all of them.
Yeah, yo, you don't want this, boy. I tell you, man, I'm from the South, man. I'll whoop your ass quick, boy. I'm for the games. I'm for the shits, boy. Don't you test me, boy. Like, Skip ain't here. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
5 separate incidences.
Yo, I was waiting for Uncle Shay to whoop his ass too.
And guess this, guys.
My bad for saying that.
No. All these incidents happened after he got his money.
Yep. And now the Wolves may have buyer's remorse. So look at this jackass acting a fool on a constant, man.
All I hear is a timeline of events of unchecked accountability.
If anybody who, if they want to pull charge, if they want to avoid his contract, the lawyers have more than enough ammo to make that happen.
And his mother did him no service by calling him, knowing this would be a type of time you on, versus complaining to a higher up and keeping it as professional and discreet as possible. Please. You include your son in it, knowing that he's still young and immature, and he got his friends on this type of time, and escalated a situation which could have been worse.
Yep.
So you got the mom. You got the mom on a different type of time. You got his dad on a different type of time. You got John on a different type of time. You know, the people around him on a different type of time. There's no accountability anywhere.
You know when John Morant's gonna stop doing the foolishness?
When he's sent to China?
When it's all over. When he's lost everything.
When either they cut his contract, he gets seriously injured, or he seriously hurts somebody else. And he has problems with the law or a civil lawsuit. Because it's not getting through your head, bro.
Nope.
Stop with the effery, bro. Stop. And for people coming to his defense, y'all need to stop it too.
That's the problem.
Because you're enabling it.
Like, think about it. Let's put everything into.
You had the guys from all the Smoke podcasts.
Yep.
Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes vouching for you, bro.
And you effed it up. You're like clowns right now. I mean, like idiots.
It's because a lot of them see themselves in him, and they want to vouch for him. They want to give him the benefit of the doubt. They don't want to, give him that tough love alternative. They want to be like, yo, I know I made mistakes. I know I was happy that there was no social media when I was coming up and stuff like that, and I was out here wilding and stuff. But it's just like, we can't. He's done this again. You guys can't keep taking this approach with him. It comes to a point where it's just like, yo, what he's doing is counterproductive to just the progression of just like young people in general. He got people that look up to him. Bro, this guy's getting paid $200 million to play basketball.
Make it make sense.
Okay, there's no living no check to check. There's no pressure or any of this stuff. He's not dealing with the everyday people who are living check to check and on their rent, on their gas, on their electricity or whatnot. This dude's getting paid $200 million and just from the Memphis Grizzlies. We didn't even get into endorsements, bro. And he's out here effing it up. So I'm not trying. So all these people talking about he's young, spare me, okay? Because you're in a league with other grown men. You're in a league with other players whose starting point was way worse than yours, bro. It's not even close. The fact that LeBron James is where he's at right now is a testament to a lot of things. And one of them is character. The fact that this dude did this in March, got the suspensions, and then he did it again, it's a character thing. It's a character thing. There's no other way around it. It's a character thing. Because if the commissioner of the NBA did you a solid, it was saying like, bro, I hear you. They only suspended him for 2 games. Memphis suspended him for 6. And we are again.
It has to be double-digit suspension for this man.
Yeah, exactly.
Has to be double digits.
But even that, I thought he was going to learn.
Well, then, guess what? For this contract, You know what I'm saying, John Morant? You know, all that time you spent jumping up, doing burpees, up, down, up, downs, up and down the court when you didn't have it. All that hard work you put into, you about to blow it, buddy. Keep it up, man. You know, you know what? We need another ESPN 30 for 30 story.
Facts. We do.
So why not? Why not you be that guy? Since you want to be hard, right? Be that guy, John. Come on. Let's give it up, bro. For real, no. You laughing, but for real. Give it up. Because you don't want it.
It's like, yo, this dude is in a time. He's in the best time to make the most money to ever be made. You know how many sacrifices in the past players made to get to this point?
Yes. From
the Bill Russells of the world, the Oscar Robertson. Yeah, hell, even the players that came up in the mid 80s through these 90s and stuff like that, they wasn't seeing nowhere near the type of money John Morant's seeing right now.
When Charles Barkley said that, when I think it was Moses Malone got the first $1 million deal, they were high-fiving each other.
Bro.
Because they knew they were next.
Bro, I remember what, well over a decade ago, freaking, this is around when Andrew Bynum was still in the league. Dude was gonna re-up for $55 million. Chuck was saying, "Oh my God!" It's like that to them was unheard of. Michael Jordan was underpaid till probably like the last 2 or 3 years of his close contract, bro. This is Michael Jordan we're talking about. This is a guy. Had he played in today's NBA?
Oh my gosh,
he's commanding at least $350 million, bro.
Oh yeah, super max deal.
Yeah,
super max deal. John Morant, I hope that your peoples are talking to you and you learned your lesson. Because if I have to talk about you again, it's not gonna be pretty.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be so much
worse. And
I'm
gonna make sure I tag you in this video.
It's gonna be so much worse, bro. It's gonna be worse.
Because you're a new fool.
Shit. You should be happy dealing with all the memes and everybody who's reacting to this. Because if this comes down again, oh my God, you really gonna be offline. I'll tell you that. Like you really going to be off social media. Hell, you might even just stay in the house.
Oh yeah, the flames that will come your way, not gonna be pretty, my boy.
Nope.
And shout out to Kwame Brown for checking him.
Yeah. Another one who came from terrible beginnings.
Charlamagne the God, Stephen A. Smith, lighting into them.
Shannon Sharp.
Jalen Rose, Shannon Sharp, Skip Bayless. Everybody is giving John Morant his energy today. Because you know why? Because they're watching somebody just ruin the opportunity they have that others would give the left leg for.
Yep.
And you're just pissing in the wind, John Morant. Oh, man. My blood pressure's calmed down now. Do some, I haven't heard this guy in a while. Big shout to my boy, Devvon Terrell. This one's called Switching Sides. We'll be right back with more on the Record Podcast.
It's too early in the morning to be asking me these questions. I'm just trying to get back to the money. I don't want nobody but you because I'm way too invested. Please don't be alarmed, just buy a text. Yeah, she a friend, not a hoe. Why you going through my phone? Baby, she already know that I'm all you. But we gotta argue like Katie and LeBron do. I want to ignore you, but I don't want this on your conscience. Cause I know that you'll probably want revenge. Locking doors and then you never let me in. Why do I get all this smoke for having friends? Just don't let no other man get it in with you. Cause I don't want you out here switching sides. If she catch me slipping, I would die. Shorty crazy, that is no lie. I ain't switching sides, put that on my life. Cause I don't want you out here switching sides. If she catch me slipping, I would die. Shorty crazy, that is no lie. I ain't switching sides, put that on my life. Why can't I just have a couple friends? A little Henny and do say it's not a sin. Why can't I go out and have fun with my friends? Why you on a gram? Why you on a gram? Don't you go there? Nothing there, it's ever what it seems. You see shorty next to me, she busting out the seams. See me celebrate sure probably want revenge. Locking doors and then you never let me in. Why do I get all this smoke for having friends? Just don't let no other man get it in with you. Cause I don't want you out here switching sides. If she catch me slipping, I would die. Shorty crazy, that is no lie. I ain't switching sides, put that on my life. Cause I don't want you out here switching sides. If she catch me slipping, I would die. Shorty crazy, that is no lie. I ain't switching sides, put that on my life. Yeah, switch sides. I ain't switching sides. Please believe me. Hold up. I ain't switching sides cause I know it ain't worth it. You be putting shit out of my phone like surgery. Tell you all the time that these girls don't like me. Going through my joggers, you could check no Nike. I did this, I did that, you so hot, you so spicy. Are you dumb sis when you hit her in a DM? Fighting for my girl back, taking no Liam. Trying to make me jealous, but I tell you all the time, I don't want you out here switching sides. If she catch me slipping, I would die. Shorty crazy, that is no lie. I ain't switching sides, put that on my life. Cause I don't want you out here switching sides. If she catch me slipping, I would die. Shorty crazy, that is no lie. I ain't switching sides, put that on my life.
All right, y'all. So we spoke about sports. We did enough sports for today. Let's get serious. Let's talk about educational things. Let's talk about what's going on in society. Ceddy said, you're on deck, my boy. Talk to me.
Honestly, there's a lot of effort be going on, especially in the likes of Florida. Another mass shooting occurred in New Mexico today. A woman who went outside of Texas to get an abortion was killed by her baby daddy for having an abortion outside of the state. So when she returned, they meet up. He killed her. And it's just a whole lot of nonsense. But right now, I'm going to focus on one issue because the media has been putting this narrative in which they try to justify the murder of this kid or this young man. And it ain't right. So I'm glad we have this platform here because we'll give it to you without the bias of all minorities are dangerous, like the likes of CNN and Fox News are pushing out there for ratings. So here we go.
Talk about it, King.
Jordan Neely was a homeless street performer in New York City. He had a really rough life. His mom was killed when he was 17, 18 years old.
Oh, wow.
And his mom's body was stuffed into a suitcase in front of him, right? Dude, the boyfriend of his mother killed her. And he had to testify against him, and he lost pretty much everything that was any much of a semblance to a normal household life.
How old was he when his mother died?
18. And he had to go to trial and testify against him, and there's a whole bunch of mess about that trial that I don't even want to go into.
Was his mother's killer eventually, sentenced and stuff like that?
Yes, definitely that did happen.
So basically, the kid's living with PTSD.
PTSD.
Mental
pretty much. And
damn, bro, that's crazy.
Can you imagine? He had a fence for himself.
Yeah.
He's barely hanging on as a Michael Jackson impersonator and performer on the streets of New York. Trying to make enough to be able to afford the rent to live out there, which is
especially in New York.
New York, to find a decent place for under $1,000 is unheard of. It will never happen. It doesn't happen, period. Unless you're family, you ain't getting no decent one-bedroom situation for anything less than $1,500.
I could safely tell you, if I was in those circumstances, I'd be out west, bro, where it's warm. Not in these New York streets, bro.
But he can't afford to move though because at the time he was homeless.
True.
And he was panhandling as a Michael Jackson impersonator to make ends meet to survive. And the one time, he was what's what I'm looking for? He just couldn't handle it anymore. The PTSD caught up, the trauma of having no support system or nothing caught up, and he's like, "Yo, I'm just over it. I'm done." And he do like screaming, "I don't give a damn. I want to die." The dude was looking for a police officer to arrest him, so he actually has a roof over his head.
It be like that though. It really does.
Like, people don't realize, like, listen, as a lifelong New Yorker, people always do some real crazy ish on the train. There's videos I've seen that a homeless person shat on the bus.
I've seen it happen all the time.
You know what I mean? I've seen stories about
wild.
old people having sex on the train.
Yeah.
Sleeping on the train, whacking off in the train, eating food on the train, having picking their toes on the train, picking their nose and then wiping on the strap hanger. Like, I see some real heinous ish on a train, and
I'm laughing.
Bro, I saw a
I'm going
video.
through flashbacks of all the nonsense that I've seen with my own 2 eyes.
I saw a
on the
video
train, bro.
of dudes putting a couch that belongs inside a home on the train to move it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Normal behavior, bro. That's
full on moped in the car.
It's normal behavior, bro. What we talking about? That's no behavior.
That's a normal day in the city, homie.
That's a normal day, bro. What you talking about?
And this
people move beds. People move livestock on the trains.
Vehicles,
all kind of nonsense.
Crazy.
And
when we mean vehicles, we're talking about like bicycles, motorcycles, mopeds.
We should be laughing at this issue, but it's just so.
I'm laughing because of everything I've seen on trains before. It can be stressful when you see it.
Yep.
But it's not gonna get. I'm not gonna get up and cause bodily harm to somebody. My gosh, go ahead. They said,
and this kid, like, after all he went through in his life, not a kid, he's a young adult, 23 years old, I think. He's like, I was done. Like, he's not 21. I mean, he's like 30 something years old at the time, and he's like, I'm done. He's screaming out for help. Like, he's screaming for attention. He wanted to get arrested so he can finally be put in the booking and have a place over his head. Because here's the thing: in New York City, there's no housing for homeless people.
They got rid of that.
After COVID was done, so was that. There's no mental health programs because they destroyed
they destroyed all of that. New York City can't afford it. Keep going.
And you can thank Reagan for that one because it started with him pretty much making it to a taboo subject, and they pretty much liquidated all mental health programs in this country. And that's why we have such a lackadaisical attitude towards mental health in this country. And you talk to a guy who works at a mental hospital, I can tell you first-hand experience. Like, the funding's not there. If it doesn't make no money, they don't give a damn. That's just what it is in America.
So the question is, if they're going to dismiss it through obviously through budget and programming, should it be a form of defense in a criminal case?
Mental health?
Because they're pretty much showing a lot of places, a lot of states is pretty much showing you we don't do that here.
We don't care.
So it shouldn't be a form of defense in criminal cases. When we hear about shooting up schools and marketplaces and all this other stuff, it shouldn't be then.
I agree.
You got a valid point right there, my boy.
I'm saying.
But, statutes and all that stuff, blah, you know how it is. But back to the whole situation. He was screaming, I don't want to live no more. I just want to, die. He was screaming mad, belligerently, but it didn't seem like a threat to any of the people on the train.
That to do what?
He wasn't a threat to anybody on the train.
He was just in his own
bugging out because he screamed for help. He screamed for somebody to give him water or food, something, help him out. And this guy, former Marine, Daniel Penny, decided to take upon himself and put him in a rear naked choke to stop the guy from being supposedly a threat. He wasn't a threat at all. You look at his track record, and you can see he's not really a threat to anybody. But I digress.
I ain't gonna lie, seeing something like that, man, I probably would have kicked that Marine in his face, to be honest with you. Be like, yo, you need to chill.
And it's sad because actually other people actually volunteered to hold out his hands and stuff to control him. And man, it's just rough, man. It really is. The story is rough.
So he was put in a real naked chokehold for no reason.
For 15 minutes.
15 minutes, but you know how long that is,
bro? How long that is?
That's how long he was putting him in.
That's a Japanese anime, bro.
And not only that, nobody didn't want to help him, but he actually got help by a couple of strap hangers who held down his hand. Yep. So imagine being, held down for 15 minutes, frozen and stone.
In a rear naked choke.
Yep.
And people helping to subdue the guy. Man, oh man, boy.
So pretty much for 15 minutes, he held him in the rear naked choke, and then he died. He was dead on arrival, and he was brought to the precinct. No charges were brought up, no arraignments, nothing. It was a Tyler Perry movie being a Tyler Perry movie.
So I want to know a question, right?
But
what's the reason for the guy to put him in the chokehold? Because the guy was wilding out?
Yeah. But here's the thing. The problem is this. He was not a threat to anybody. Wasn't a threat to nobody. Sorry, I kind of struggle off a little bit. My bad. But it's like he was a threat to nobody. And we all been in a train. We know what threats look like. You know what I mean? Listen, he was not a threat. And unfortunately, he was killed for that outburst. And it gets worse because not only did Daniel Penny went to the precinct and all that stuff for a follow-up after what happened, they didn't arrest him. Let him go. Thank you for your service. Goodbye. And it took an entire protest to occur.
Of people on the train. I
people
saw
on
that.
the tracks. God bless the fact that nobody touched the third rail.
Shout out to IG Bum, who does those skits on IG about being the homeless guy.
Yeah.
But even he was like, yo,
it's too much.
And I get it. He's playing the role, but it's like, bro, nobody needs to die
for yelling
and screaming out
I
loud.
need help. He was begging for help, and he got killed. He died for it.
And it's I feel like,
but it's worse because here's the thing though. It took the protest to occur, and they finally got him doing the perp walk. He was finally being arraigned for second-degree manslaughter.
I just want to say shout out to you racist conservatives who applaud this Marine's actions.
And showing your ass.
When you find your loved one in the same situation, I hope you applaud the Marine that does that as well.
I want every black and brown conservative to see this. And here I'm going to say right now. These are the people who you vote for. Will show you that your life has no value whatsoever, even when you side with them. But yet you will ride with them time and time again over F-ish like this. And not only that, but once you support them in their shenanigans. Like, we're not that far removed from the fact that George Zimmerman killed a 17-year-old boy. And not only did he get off scot-free because his father was somebody, he actually was able to get his gun back and give it for auction. Only in America, right? But back to the whole story. He finally got arraigned because a lot of people were protesting. And I mean, a lot of people were protesting. And nothing happened after that.
I think they charged him for second-degree manslaughter.
They did, but guess what? He made bail already. So
he has to have his day in court.
Pretty much. And here's the thing that kills me the most, right? Nobody in the trade was willing to help Jordan Neely. And yet, as of right now, that guy, Daniel Penny, has over $2 million.
That's also a thing, too. When usually, the thing is, that's also a thing as well. It's hard to say if it's good or bad, but it's also a thing that happens, especially in the city where it's just like, it's not happening to you, so it's none of my concern.
Yeah.
But that's the mentality, because we see a lot of crazy ish in the city.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why should I even get some type of emotion towards it? Like, the best way to ignore the BS is not to get involved in the BS, and that's the New York way.
Bruh,
we
I am
seeing
seeing it
on some high
in Rockland right now, bro. People I've been seeing. What? I can tell you, when we come back home from the clubs, and we see those flashing lights, and you see somebody crying on the side of the road, like, damn, bro.
We keep it pushing. Bro.
Up to the other day in my own neighborhood, I had the cops come to one Pacific house 2 times less than 24 hours.
Jeez.
Shoot. You guys know where I'm at, where I live. Shoot, there were times I be coming home from work, I see cop cars, ambulance. I'm like, let me get inside. It's not about me.
Lock my doors.
Facts. It's not about me. I'm inside. They ain't looking for me. They ain't looking for not any family members of mine. I'm cool and stuff like that. We are conditioned that way.
The block is gonna be super hot this year, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, oh man.
The block is gonna be super hot this year. I can feel the energy right now in the air. How many times? Well,
Homie,
did we not go out yesterday and see that poor kid on the side of the road breathing heavy? Oh my God, I can't believe this. I'm like, bro, I don't know what's going on in your life, bro.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Like, yo, it's over 200 plus mass shootings in this country. Summer's right around the corner, like I said, and things
the block's gonna be hot.
Super duper hot. So you're looking for sneakers? Now's the time to get them now because come summertime.
Wait, hear a funny story?
Go ahead.
And then we'll get to the wide sky.
But
you finish your story.
Sorry, guys. It gets worse though because here's what happened, right?
Go ahead.
They couldn't be bothered to give this kid water or food. Guess how much they raised money for this guy, Daniel Penny, for his legal aid?
We said already, $2 million.
$2 million. Like I said, I'm dragging along. I'm sorry. I'm like falling. I'll be honest with you. The red blood is doing is for me. I'm sorry, guys, to my audience. Like I'm an old man said right now, stage of my life. Sorry, guys. But it's like it tells you all you need to know about this country.
Yeah.
Like Marjorie Taylor Greene with her bleach bomb biscuit having ass big B word, C word.
You know what's the irony of all this? To be honest with you, shoot. You know, they'd be like, oh, he's a Marine.
He's a hero.
And stuff like that. Where was that energy when a lot of them was on the street and waving for money and food?
And need health insurance that you guys denied them again this year. Y'all support the truth when it fits your narrative. But when they need help, I bet you dollars to donuts that you ain't going to do a goddamn thing to help these soldiers.
Nope, not at all.
You ain't peeing them, they're on fire.
Nope. They could all come back from killing people, having PTSD and stuff like that. Want to be civilians. They have no type of resources to find a job after they're done with their military duties and stuff like that. Nope, they are on the street begging.
Yo, I want to talk to you because I want to do a list for Memorial Day weekend. A video of all the people who voted against veteran health care.
As you should.
Because here's the thing, I guarantee you, those same jackals who refuse to give them health insurance, the same ones say, oh, we're here to honor our troops on Memorial Day. Thoughts and prayers to all those who give up their lives for this country. God bless America.
Look at your face.
No, I just want to know who's the one vet really talking about, really, on Ceddy's side saying like, yo, this day's a joke. They don't care about us.
Like, here's the thing. It's USA Army Overlord on Instagram
and TikTok.
and a Jolly Ginger, Jolly Good Ginger, who are both activists on social media and good guys, but in real life, good guys, and they are about that action or about that. Like they both serve in Afghanistan. They're lucky to have the lives they have and be able to do what they do right now in order to push equality in this country. So God bless the both of those men. And thank you to both of them for their service. Because you know what? There's also examples of what little this government does to help the soldiers in this country.
Sure, I believe it.
Like, and then now they want to use this kid who killed a black man because that's always good for their voting base.
Yeah.
Like, this guy served for his country and risked his life to stop a thug from acting out publicly and in danger of all the people. And it's the framing. There you go. Exactly. It's the framing. I'm 40 years old and I lived long enough to know the framework of racism on mainstream media. I know enough.
Yeah.
I could break it down and do it to you like better than Fox News and
think about it. That racism's so high. This dude managed to get $2 million funded to him, bro.
GoFundMe.
And the funny thing is,
and it's still growing.
And the man never said a word.
Nope. He had his lawyer speak for him, saying that he didn't know he was doing something wrong. Blah blah blah. Some BS.
How do you not know you're doing something wrong? And you choking out a man for 15 minutes.
And God bless the soldiers who are starting to talk out against this dude. He is an embarrassment to the Marine Corps. He's a Marine. We are in the excuse my language. Some people say that we were in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
In Kuwait. We never did what we're gonna do to this Jordan Neely. Ever. Because if we did, we'll be in military prison. Do you know how bad military prison is? It puts regular prison to shame.
Wow.
Like, it's hard work. You're breaking rocks. You're doing some of the most insanely tasking-ish in the system. That's 9 curses.
I believe it.
And it's like, yo, like they know what they signed up for. You got the chain of command.
Yeah.
You cannot go into guns blazing to a situation because you do that, guess what's gonna happen?
Everybody in trouble.
You in trouble, man. You done.
What's even sad is like this guy could have empathized with dude. This dude clearly is going through some terrible, terrible time.
And you would think, PTSD comes in all forms. You of all people on soldiers should know that.
Or see it.
Yeah.
When you actually see it, but nope, you could never equate yourself to the ills of this kid. Sorry, this man. And it goes into a deeper issue because I guarantee you, Dollars of Donuts, he's racist. Penny.
Gotta be.
And you know what? And seeing how it affected his father's a state trooper, who knows? Maybe ain't play into that. But I don't go. That's going way too deep into the situation. But
I hear you.
$2 million raised for this dude, and he couldn't get a freaking bottle of water, or a sandwich for 10 punk ass dollars.
Like even
this guy, Governor, it's this shit. Yeah, I'm calling. I know I shouldn't curse about him. Almost that's the name I'm going to give him. DeSantis. I'm calling him, it's this shit. That's what he is. It's this shit under human existence.
Man, I got a lot of work to do today.
And this guy said, "Oh, let's all defend this Marine. This is what real Americans do." So, what real American are you talking about? It's just what real American? I want to know, but I know what you are about because what's going on in Florida speaks effing volumes.
Like, dude,
but we're gonna get to that. We get to the next episode.
They could have got
I call him the poop stain.
He could have got to the next stop, get through the hot dog, a soda, or something.
If he has any empathy,
some empathy, but no, your mindset is like, let me just choke him out for 15 minutes.
And as soon as that happened, look what happened. All news media were in cahoots to dehumanize Jordan Neely. Because not only because he's black, because he has mental issues.
Yep.
That's 2 strikes to get this man. 3 strikes. You're a black man in this country, you're homeless, and you have mental issues. That's 3 strikes, and you're gonna be taken out. And in the eyes of these freaking demons.
The nasty part about it is you can look at all those people on them news outlets, they know someone. It could be a member of their family, it could be a close friend that has these type of issues. But yet they would frame it in a sense where like this person doesn't deserve
a threat. He doesn't deserve to live.
He doesn't deserve to live. It's nasty outside, man.
It's wicked. And you know what? If this world is really coming to an end, I welcome it because there's a lot of evil, wicked people on this planet and need to be taken out immediately.
I agree.
If I had the Donald snap, trust me, those people pushing this will be done.
I agree.
Like it's just it hurts my heart to see that because he went through literal hell
and
from having his mom killed in front of him.
Yep. And you didn't realize.
And you didn't realize that, did you?
She realized Thanos wasn't wrong. You realized Thanos wasn't wrong.
Nope.
He wasn't wrong.
And I almost got this place out in court because the trial is going to come soon. I almost got this place out because no, it says he didn't deserve to die like that.
But it goes back to that PTSD thing. Could they plead? Will this dude plead insanity?
Which will happen
if like the pressure starts to get on to put him away,
like him acting out of pocket, trigger something, and he will use that. In court. I ain't the lawyer, but he will use it in court just to spin it in a way like, oh, this guy was triggered by the actions of Jordan Neely, and he acted accordingly.
He had some manic episode or something like that. It's
gonna be up to the prosecutor to knock that down.
And may I add as well, F Mayor Adams and F Governor Hochul for their apathetic attitude towards Jordan Neely.
They got other fish to fry, you know that.
Like this woman said, "Oh, if you act a certain way, there's consequences." Excuse me. You literally said that?
They got other fish to fry, bro.
So you telling me this kid deserved to die because he acted out on a train?
No.
Have you ever been on a train in your life?
You know, no. You should be like, always like, so if that's how you feel, so because you decided to be up and down. A guy says there's consequences, and that consequence being a form of him smacking you. That is, it's justified, right?
Yeah. I mean, according to you, Governor Coco. And listen, I'm an employee for the state of New York, and I'm saying this point blank: F that chick. That's disgusting. Your attitude is disgusting.
You know they have other plans right now.
I know.
Hoko and Mayor Adams with that stupid congestion. Let me tell you something right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna have a full segment next week about that nonsense. Because I'm telling you, if that happens,
we ain't going to the city anytime soon.
I'm not saying no. I'm gonna implore it. Everybody vote all
Republican.
I'm gonna change the whole thing because we don't want it.
Nope.
Okay.
Y'all pull that stuff off. We don't want it, bro. Oh, it's working in London. That's London.
That's London.
If you go that on the mindset that let's have socialized healthcare, then if you want to go that route, but you won't.
No. You want to make more profit by putting a stupid toll to get into Manhattan under 60th Street. Basically, it's the West Side. So from 56th Street and under, you have to pay a toll. Mind you, I already paid a toll to get into the George Washington Bridge.
Yes.
Now I gotta pay another toll to get further into the city?
Oh, you bugging. Well, you bugging. A lot of people don't want that.
Nah, bro, we don't want it, bro. Sorry. MTA figure it out. Because the Metro train is going up in price every day.
Yep.
And you mean to tell me that you have the money? And toll's going up. Now you want more money in people's pockets?
F that.
We don't want that.
Bump that noise.
No, thank you.
But prayers, once again, my condolences to Jordan Neely.
He didn't deserve that.
He didn't deserve to go out like that, man. And he's another case of the system failing, this country failing.
Because any one of us can be that guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm being serious.
Yep.
Any one of us, it could take. We don't know what kind of day you're gonna have.
Listen, it takes a lot to have that one bad day to just
snap and to lose your cool.
I mean, it's bad enough where like it could happen to us, and we're not even nowhere near with that story. Nowhere near.
Listen,
it could just be us right now, and it happened like right then and there and stuff like that. It don't even have to be that dark of a story.
Right. And
we see this thing every day.
And it's why I keep telling people I go my videos. Be humble.
Yes.
Do not ish on another person's situation because they're doing worse than you, because that could easily be you.
Exactly.
Like, humble yourself, be a decent human being, because anybody could go through it. You know what I mean? You ain't better than nobody. You're all human at the end of the day. We're all going into the dirt or into a mausoleum at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So act accordingly. Be a decent human being.
Please do.
And I will be watching this case, see what happens, but my faith of him actually seeing a jail cell is not only nil to none, but I guarantee you by it's all said and done, he'll be a state trooper or a cop in the streets.
I hope not. Moving on forward, we have our last song on the episode, and then when we get to the wise guys, is my man Milliville and SwaveHMG with Over Here. What's up?
Should I add one more story to that woman, that nurse? Remember that nurse that acted out for a bike in the city?
Next week. Time to get.
All right, no doubt. You're right.
It's getting late.
Sorry, guys.
We're right back with more on the Record Podcast.
Yeah. Look. One shot, one kill. What's the deal? Young SwaveHMG in Millville. Hey, we set the tone now. Straight about to jump, we about to go out. There's a lot going on over here. I swear that we can't do no wrong over here. Over there, we really on it. Over there, we really on it. Over there, we really on it. Over there, we really on it.
Mommy, Vinaki, I like all that energy. I got Tron and Hennessy. Baby, come and get with me. Cause we ballin' over here, leveled up. Now we wildin' on them. 5K for the fit, got me styling on them. Who you with? Where you from? Homie, what's your name? Never heard of Young in New York, ain't put in pain. We making plays outside, tell me what it do. We coming for that top spot, ain't feeling comfortable. Cause Henny in the system, and ain't no telling him if I kiss them, that's for shorty yelling. Cause I'm lit, y'all dubs, not relation. Y'all just chase some, I replay some, huh?
Hey, we set the tone now. Straight about to jump, we about to go out. There's a lot going on over here. I swear that we can't do no wrong over here. It's over there, we really on it. 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 It's so phenomenal. Money straight like my liquor streets. I got a lot of juice. Young rebels making these plays. We don't go by the rules. Pull up with them rides back to back like a carnival. That boy swabbing a place to be. And I got what it takes. Shit. Streets, she see the drip, not sure it's a beat on leak. Ain't sweating these boys, does it look like I'm keep bowling? Only around some you ain't at the table, you cannot eat with us. Internet thugs better stand in your tweet. When I see no people, we take your piece. Hey, we set the tone now. Straight up out the jump, we about to go out. It's a lot going on over here. I swear that we can't do no wrong over here. It's over there, we really on it. 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 There's a lot going on over
here. Get this through your head, wise guy. You only exist out here because of me. That's the only reason. Without me, you personally, every wise guy still around, I'll take a piece of your wise guy. Where's your one? Don't ever go over my head again.
All right. So, story time, y'all, for the wise guy segment. I had something lined up, but it just slipped my mind and it's getting a little late here. So I want to get this out the way as soon as possible. So, shout out to the fake Pam. This is another story that came from his DMs. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is gonna be a what would you do, guys? Right? Ready? Let's start it up right now. My foot's caught. Good. So, this is another dating story from my DM. On first dates, as an icebreaker, I like to ask my date if they have any red flags I should watch out for. It makes it for a very interesting conversation starter and shows people's honesty. Right?
Yep.
One girl blushed and replied, I guess I lie sometimes when I'm nervous. Right?
Yep.
From then on, our conversation was great. We laughed a lot, had an amazing time. She was amazing. When I mean amazing, I mean she was really, truly amazing. Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. During the meal, she excused herself to go to the restroom. But before she went, she touched my hand and said, I'm having so much fun. And then she never came back.
Come again? I'm done. Good night, kids. I'm gonna curse the storm. I'm done. Good night, kids. Ceddy Rooney at Instagram. Ceddy55 on private Instagram. World coordinator Ceddy Rooney on fan base. God bless. Thank y'all for coming out. Good night.
Well, she did say she lied when she gets nervous. You got grace with the cold shoulder, bro. That's all that happened. That's all that happened, bro. That's all it was. That's all. You know, he'll be all right. He's tough. He'll be okay.
That's how me tap it out, kids. I'm done. I'm done.
Listen, moral of the story is he came across an actress, and, you know, and she performed the scene.
Put an Oscar performance on, yeah.
You know?
So he said, what would you do?
She had time today, bro.
I pleaded fifth because what I say could be used against me in court of law.
She's a savage. She held dude's hand first and then went to the bathroom and never came back.
Like she pulled what's her name?
She really had him going, bro.
She pulled Richard Cunningham brother from Happy Days and never returned.
She really took the piss, man. She really, really, really went for it, man.
Yeah. She just took a piss. She took the damn toilet seat, man. Come on, man. Nah, man.
So he said, what you gonna do, bro?
I'm gonna incriminate myself, man. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all got this.
She got
fifth.
Yeah, I plead the fifth on this
really?
one, man.
You gonna plead the fifth, bro?
If I'm gonna say it could be considered a crime or a confession to committing a crime later down the line. So I'm not gonna comment myself right now, man. I'm done.
Okay, all right. So Next other question.
These are the same females be freaking saying they don't want to do half. No, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
She probably didn't want to take the risk. Like, he might try to make me go. Maybe
Dutch.
spend half. so
Can I have that now? Can we?
Man.
Okay. All right. So let me rephrase this, right? Let's say you saw this woman 10 years later or 5 years later. What you gonna say to her?
I don't know who you are. Like who? Like what? From college? I don't remember my damn professors in college. Who was you?
No. If I saw her 10 years later, she tried to be.
No. That was for him. That was for him. That was for him.
I'm gonna say I don't know who you are. Who is you, man? Like what the hell? Tanisha Carisha? What are we talking about? You don't remember me? Like we hang out in the club. Club? What club is this? Club? What club to see what's going on? Because I don't remember ish, man. What's going on, man? What club amnesia? Because I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh, that's your date. It must be going well.
Right. Club Euphoria? Because I don't remember that show because I ain't watch it, man. What you talking about? I don't know what club we're in.
So basically, she's a ghost.
Damn right. I treat my exes like ghosts, man. Yo, I don't see you no more, man. Like, yo, we done.
Or if I saw her again and she was on a date, I was like, listen, man.
No, that's just for him. That was for him. I got some for you. I got some people.
I think you were jumping in, but I said what I said because I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible.
I'm trying to get the first answer. What would you do?
Nah, I have nothing to say about that. There's no answer right there because if I say my answer, I'm be in trouble.
I know exactly what I tell her.
All right, so Walt, right?
You do your thing, Walt.
What happens to you, bro? What's the first reaction you're gonna do?
If like I see her, we made eye contact, and she remembers me, I remember her. I look at her day, be like, listen, if it's going well, end it right now. That's the first thing I would do. And I would look at her as I'm saying it. Be like, listen, my man, listen. This is not what you think it is, bro. This is not what you think it is.
Oh, man.
And then she'd be like, why would you say that? Oh, why would I say that? Should I expand on the context of of what I just said? Oh man, I'd air her out.
So you're making sure that everywhere she goes, you put her on blast. So are you gonna put her on blast after the initial time or no?
Huh?
So are you putting her on blast after the initial first date?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Put her on all over social media?
I don't get no joy out of doing it on social media. I'd rather do it in person. Or the tension could be hot and awkward and heavy and stuff like that. So she could feel like, I'd be like, sometimes the universe just has a way of working things out, and the universe sent me here to do a job. And I figured, since you're on another date, it'd be foolish, to let this man go in blindly thinking things are all good. Well, I can tell you from firsthand experience, it's not. So if it's all great, my guy, trust me, you'd want to end it right. You want to end it before. You want to end it while she sees you leave versus she end it and you don't see her leave.
So after the main course, tell them to leave, or just in the middle of the main course eating, when you're feeling full, leave.
Just be like, listen, man, listen. I'm sure you're nice, but this is not gonna work. So, yeah, crush your ego right then and there.
Okay. If it was me, I'm gonna know everything about her before, and I think that hand gesture, bro, that would been the death knell for me.
Man, yeah.
She put her hand on top of his and said we're having a great time. I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom. Do you know how that feels for a man to have a female touch you like that and set the expectation like that, and you just leave on the bill like that?
It's like she got you close to the cookie jar, then ran up with the cookie jar.
Yes.
Oh man. That's
now my initial reaction is I'm gonna pay the bill, but I'm making sure I'm putting her on blast.
Man.
And if I see her a couple years later, what we're on a date with, I'm doing what you do. How you doing? By the way, sir and ma'am, you owe me.
Oh, you? Who are you again?
Oh, you forgot?
Yep. I don't recall.
Now, I will gladly put my hand on top of hers. I'm having such a great time. But I want my money. And sir, if you know any better, you should leave right now.
Oh, man. Man, he said, why would you adjust my date like that?
Oh, you didn't know? I will tell the story.
Story?
Yeah, you gotta leave, bro. Do someone a favor, bro.
Man.
Don't stay. Don't think about it too much.
Too much. You guys know each other? Yeah, we go way back. Mm-hmm. We were on a date. We were on a date just like you two are right now.
Yeah.
And then she left after she said it was going great.
Yeah.
So I mean, so if that's not food for thought, I don't know what is. Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Man. Ceddy said, give me your handle, bro.
I said it earlier. City 55, a private one. The World according to City Rudy, public one, and that's also on my fan base as well. The World according to City Rudy.
Now, before it's too late, are you sure? Do you not want to speak about what the first initial reaction would be?
Yes, my mama said, if you can't see nice things, don't see nothing at all. So I'm leave that alone.
We can still be honest.
Be honest.
Yeah.
I'm Walt, man. Give me a handle, bro.
I am _Walt with 4 T's at the end. Don't worry. I don't be on IG Live with guns on display. Yeah.
Now, I may post guns on my stories, on my reels of me shooting, at the range.
Yep.
Or shooting a little piece, outside in the desert, or shooting in a proper area. But I'm not going to go on IG Live with NBA Youngboy lyrics around my head, holding a piece, loaded, a Glock, that accidentally go off of my vehicle.
Yeah.
Live.
Yep. Nope. No. Nope.
Loaded.
Nope.
On my lap. There's a one wrong turn. Who knows where the bullet goes?
Yeah, we've seen videos about people, with guns in the car playing around. Next thing you know, bang.
Yeah.
Oh, why you guys ain't sticking around? Why you guys running out the car for?
What's about? I got a massive headache, man.
Shoot.
My head hurts, man.
Literally saw a dude get shot in the back of his head. Was talking fine. He's like,
it was the girl. She was playing with the gun.
Skated. It was nowhere inside after that.
There was 2 girls in the car playing with the gun, and he was like, "Yo, you holding it the wrong way."
Bang. Dude was like, leaking. Why? And this is why you don't get in cars with dudes playing with guns. Oh, you say, "Listen, sir, I gotta go," and you go immediately.
Yeah.
The minute they got a firearm, playing some cowboy, no, I gotta go. Gotta remove myself from the situation.
Yeah. It's a DJ Intence at DJINTENCE. Follow the podcast at On The Record Pod. Follow me on all social media platforms at DJ Intence, except for TikTok, which is DJ.Intence. There's another sports episode of On The Record Podcast. We'll be back next week with our regularly scheduled program. And yeah, man. Peace out.
Yep.
Later.
Oh,
my final song of the episode. This is Mel Vybz with his song Nebula, aka Come Over, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
That man Glitch is a genius, though.
Why don't you come over? I am a bachelor. Why don't you come over? Welcome aboard SpaceX. Let me give you full disclosure. This ride go way deep into solar. Lucky you blessed to get this exposure. Cause this ain't the norm, I am a high roller. Interstellar touch when the whole ya. 1, 2, 3, we can't supernova. From you get on, you can't till October. Let me take you on a galaxy ride. Take your body on a starship flight. With me extraterrestrial part. I'm gonna take you down the Milky Way. Up on my rocket, take a trip, cross moon. Climax, I make
your next captain. The last one to really nothing, navigating out nothing. Big vessel on a small thing. G-force on your body, give your muscle contraction. You're too legit to creep, I already know. Your exes put you through a geomagnetic storm. So if you don't wanna spend the night alone, let me take you in a galaxy round. Take your body in a starship flow. With me extraterrestrial fun. I'm gonna take you down the Milky Way. Up on my rocket, they got trip cross moon. Climax, I make a time travel, make a sleep past noon. I'm gonna take you down the Milky Way. Why don't you come over? I am a Batilla. Why don't you come over? Come over. Why don't you come over? I am a Batilla. Why don't you come over? Come over. Let me take you in a galaxy round. Take your body in a starship flow. With me extraterrestrial fun. I'm gonna take you down the Milky Way. Up on my rocket, they got trip cross moon. Climax, I make your eyes do. Time travel, make us sleep past noon. I'm gonna take you down the Milky Way. Why don't you come over? I am a Batilla. Why don't you come over? Come over. Why don't you come over? I am a Batilla. Why don't you come over? Come over.